Play favor. Oh, I played that. I played favor. I accidentally said flavor. The game wasn't even called flavor. Where was I getting favor from? Flavor from. It's called favor. Ew. 1, 2, 3. Hello, my lovely empress. Is Winnie.co here with the side E. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are playing by. Oh, my mouse just slammed against my computer. Uh, well, anyway, we are playing Binary Star Hero. I wanted to play this for a while. I seen it, and well, when usually when I try to look up to find other visual novels to play for you guys, I saw this appear a couple of times, but I never got around to play it because I just want to see other games. I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't know why. Actually, I generally don't know why I did not get around to play this. I just seen it and a lot of people said it was really good. So we're gonna get into it. I don't know why it took me a while to get this. And and also if you haven't seen on my channel, I have played Favor as is like the last pushing point for me to play Binary Stars. So we're gonna get into it. Is there achievements? Oh, it's all locked. It's after stories. Okay. Alright. Ooh, what's up, Shady? Sorry. 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 Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's click start. This game, Binary Star Hero, contains contents and themes that may be disturbing to players. This game is only to be played by players 18 years of age or older. Read the full list of content warnings before continuing. Binary Stars may contain the following: descriptions of violence, possible player character death, bloody images, descriptions of gore, blood, murder, self-destruction behavior, threats of violence, mentions of toxic abusive relationships, descriptions of abusive relationships, possible sexual suggestion situations, explicit language, mentions of suicidal intentions, possible mentions of drugs or alcohol uses, false imprisonment. By continuing past this screen, you are agreeing that you have read all the above content warnings and are taking responsibility for your own media consumption. All right, let's get into it. Um, yeah, obviously, we're gonna get into it. You know, some parts are going to be blurred. Some parts are going to be blurred or cut out, beeped out. In the modern era of superheroes and supervillains, I was a regular villain. I'm a villain? That's good. That's interesting. And I say I was. I say I was. Okay. And I say was. Very intentionally here. My days of criminal officially are officially over. I didn't go out in a large daring stunt or insane wealth like most say assume that a villain would. Most may assume that the villains retired when they did I start recording actually? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to double check that I was recording. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Most may assume that villains finally retire when nature makes a end of our provincial greed and selfishness, eventually spurring into a self-sabotage becoming our own undoing. But that was not me. I had loans to pay off, medications to afford, a family to support. I was not looking for a beautiful life full of luxury or Gaston lever gratitude? Gratitude? Grandeur? I only wanted to survive. And sometimes we can only survive in the best way we know how. For me, that was stealing from others. Shoot. Okay. I didn't take I didn't take from the average Joe. My target was specifically 7 figures and above. Dang. Well, sometimes I would stop, but they always deserve it. But now it's over. I went out nameless. As long as you know what to take, what they can afford to lose, they will never search you out. I'm not proud of what I have done. Okay, that's a lie. I'm a little proud. But not many knew of me. I was never infamous enough to attract the attention of the heroes. But the underground crime world sure knew me. I feel like okay, yeah, okay. I kind of see this. This is kind of reminding me of like when I see like Marvel movies and stuff, and I be seeing these like criminals getting beat up. I'm like, yo, they just side plots, not important. That kind of makes me see like our character is like that. Only the underground knows you, but not the people who's supposed to attack knows you. They referred me as me, and my mouse is sliding down, so which means my desk is uneven. Sorry, have to fix my desk. Winnie. Oh, I'm supposed to click enter. Enter. Winnie. In the infirmary, I gained a small fan following of few criminals, but that doesn't change the fact that those days are over for me. My loans are paid off, my family has proper stable net, I can afford my medication for a while at least, and the means to the end. And now, the present day me. Ayo, newbie, pass some napkins, some old fart dropped his coffee. I groan, looking at the clock. Only 9 a.m. I sigh heavily, my coworker's voice granting on my ears. I pass 9 a.m. Annoyance. Some napkins. If you sigh like that, you will only bring yourself bad luck, newbie. Yeah, I'm going to need more napkins than this. Grim spilled like his whole coffee. Whole bean coffee. I glance a glare at my coworker Miles. I am about to ask if he's at 9 in the morning when he cuts me off. Hey, by the way, what's your name again? If how's they'll explode at me. He laughed sheepishly, scratching his head. My name. Wait, hold on. Wait. We gotta go back. Okay, wait. Go back. Go back. We're changing my name. 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 I thought that was gonna what our character gonna be called the whole entire time. Okay, we gotta come up with a name. We gotta come up with a name. Ah, about to call myself Pookie. What should I call myself? All right. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, that's what we gonna be called. Water bottle. Water bottle. See. Hey, water bottle C originated from like my old usernames for like other stuff I had since I couldn't think of anything. So water bottle C. Actually, Mistake Boy's also an old name I went by used to go by. Now we'll go with water bottle C. My name, and we're going to put Winnie. Enter. My name is Winnie. We have been working here together for over a month, Miles. All right, Winnie. Don't be mad. I promise I'll remember next time. Miles walked towards a spill with an inconvenient amount of napkins in hands. Miles, you know we have the cleaning supplies closet, right? If you just wipe it up with napkins, it's going to be sticky. Teach, newbie. I don't tell you how to live your life. I should have glared at Miles. Hmm. Why you being so whatever, Miles? Please stop calling me newbie. Okay, I get it. Sure. My legs are like super sore from stalking this morning, though. Do you mind cleaning it up and I'll mean the register? No, you do it yourself. Hall says you aren't allowed to register anymore after charging a customer $20 extra. That was only one time. For the third time in one day, wow, scamming people? Just be chill. Halls only takes your side because of what, Miles? Ooh, ooh, she's so pretty. Ha- Haley's tall, impressive stare glazed at Miles. Ah, Haley, how are you so quiet? Miles. Yeah? Go clean up the mess. Haley hands Miles a mop and a bucket. Miles hangs his head walking towards the spill while dragging the mop and the bucket behind him. Yeah. Miles grumbles, suckling back to the spill. Haley sighs sleepily, leaning on the counter next to me. They grab the slightly burned croissant from the discard pile and pick at it. I swear, I have never seen Miles do things the right way, even if only 1% more effort is required. Haley stares lingers on Miles' sneakers. Damn, if those lions aren't cool though. I look at the flashy blank and green shoes Miles is sporting. I can't resist a good sneaker, even if it's being supported on the least deserving person, possibly. Aren't those things like a couple hundred at least? Yep. Haley sighs. Maybe I should just steal them when he takes his afternoon nap in the storage room. How about it? Want to be my partner in crime? I don't think I'm quite cut out for my life of villainy. Bro, speaking of a villain right now. Sorry to disappoint Hal. Harley drops a casual pat on my shoulder. Don't worry about it, Winnie. Just keep being a kick-ass Bastarita, and we are cool. Har- Haley and I sat in the ambience of the cafe. I wiped down the counters tops as Haley picked at some sort at the swords. The position is which Haley is standing gives them a direct line of sight into Miles' activities. Miles is currently the demeanor of hard-working cafe employee in capital that he fought their Hulk-like stare. I sighed again, glancing upwards at the clock. Don't get too impatient. You still have 5 left to go. Feels like forever. Hmm, maybe you should pick up more exciting jobs then. What? This is all exciting. This is all the excitement I want to handle. More exciting than a minimum wage cafe plate. I can't even imagine. Hal cracks a smile, tossing their napkins at me playfully. I snatched it out of the air. You're such a little shit. You know that? Wow, Hal, language. I think in the overboarding videos they're referring to, this is a toxic workplace environment. To be fair, any place that has Miles and I working together is technically a toxic workplace environment. Well, as the middleman, I would like to formally request popcorn as a official mystery break room snack. Maybe if you don't charge a customer $20 extra multiple times in a day, I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, I had never done that. Sorry, my standards were beaten low by the previous people. I've been hurt before. Well, you can trust in me. Don't trust me. Don't trust me. Serve my time well as a proper middleman. If you and Miles end up legitimately brawling and destroying the place, then I will probably will have to find a new job. And it won't get to that. And even if it did, I could totally kick Miles' ass in 2 minutes flat. And 2 minutes isn't a ton of time. Do a whole lot of damage here. My eyes narrow. In all seriousness, I prefer not to find a new job. Say you had to though. What would you choose? I'm not sure. What do you think I'll be good at? Well, you are really good at wiggling Miles and myself, so maybe. Like a superhero? Whoa! Harley was more monotone than ever, but I could tell it was a obvious joke. Yeah, I really look like the type, huh? I draw sarcastically. Maybe your superhero name would be like the Persistent or something. I laughed. A small twinkle shines behind Haley's eyes. Oh yeah, and what will I do? Bum the villains out so much they decide to go home? I mock a superhero pose. You there, disgusting villain. Don't you have any idea about the money you are stealing? Inflation is on the rise. That money will be worth next to nothing in 2 years. Oh my goodness. Haley covers their face and turns their back. They attempt to regain composure, but I felt a little disappointed I wasn't able to see their expression. Wow, you could totally go for it. You're even bumming me out. That's crazy. That's what I do. That's my job. I smiled wide and laughed a bit at the ridiculousness of it. That's what I like about you, Winnie. You feel like the only person that truly couldn't give a shit about the heroes. Even villains tend to have favorite heroes. But you truly couldn't care less. Why is that? I shrugged and mumbled out some random reason. Taxpayer money and all of that. Can I order? My head spins up at the customer on the other side of the counter. They rub their arms awkwardly. Fuck, how long have we been standing there? Ooh. I want to die of embarrassment. My head wheezes over to Haley, but they already took advantage of the moment and tottered off to some part of the cafe. You abandoner, you traitor. My cheeks felt hot as I glanced up at the man. So, you're that plushie in that bed. Hello. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see you there. No problem. I prefer it that way. What? Never mind. Let's just stop talking. His mouth moves. He cringed at himself, looking up at the menu. Can I get a black coffee to go? Yeah, sure. Nothing else? He pauses for a second, as if he's trying to determine if it is a trick question. No, thank you. Okay, that would be $3 flat. He hands over a $5 bill. Here's your change, sir. Keep it. He moves away before I could give him his receipt. Not very talkative. I put together a fresh black coffee in a to go cup. He stands on the counter ready to grab it right before I handed the coffee over. I quickly pull it back towards myself. Ah, I almost forgot this. I slip a coffee sleeve onto the cup. Careful, it's hot. You don't want to burn your hands. Why does everything I say feel so awkward with this guy? He flashes a weary smile. Thanks, he glanced down at my name tag. Lenny. Have a good day. Thank you. You too. He takes the coffee from my hand. His fingertips brush over mine during the exchange, making me jump a bit. The man walks out of the door sipping his hot coffee. Without blowing on it first? What on earth? Oh my goodness. I don't understand how people can meet the coffee was just made and y'all don't blow on it before y'all drink it. Y'all are immune. Immunity. I wish I had that. He glances at me while passing the glasses window, where when our eyes make contact, he shifts his glance away. I continue to work the register, ringing customers up and preparing drinks. When the customers peter out later in the day, I pass the time by watching the TV with no sound hanging out in the corner. A spatial about hero organ flash across the screen. Yo. Okay, let's peek your design. It's an ugly costume. This is a all right. We can't judge the costume. We gotta I am judging the costume. Huh. Maybe I just don't like this part, but who knows? Who knows? That's just my personal opinion. I mute the TV as the Barony Star's red, blue, and white and yellow stands out amongst the news interview. A child from the stars, huh? I murmur to myself. I'm unable as it was binary red eyes that were clinging unhuman. To the general public he glimmers like a starlight, but to the villains his name was only uttered in the whispers. The rest of the day passed pretty normally. Soon I'll finally be off the clock and I can head home. Hey, ooh, we getting flashy colors. What just happened? I yawn while looking through some of the boxes on the counter for more sleeves. The morning shift is brutal. I probably shouldn't have stayed up so late doom scrolling. Hey, thud. How? I rubbed the back of my head, where it hit the counter. Ducking my head out from under the counter, I see Haley standing there with their unusual expression. Hill, are you really have to make your presence more known? Haley shrugs. Do you mind bussing some tables? Sure, but where's Miles? Probably pretending to do work in the storage room while browsing at auction sites for hero action figures. That's so real for him. I started to laughing, assuming it's a joke, but Haley's unnamed, unamused expression never shifted. Haley sighs, rubbing their temples. Sometimes I wonder if firing her would be easier, but it would make my life way more complicated if I did. Haley glances up at me quickly. It's tough to find anyone willing to work a normal job recently. All Miles talks about is he's gonna quit someday and become a hero. Haley barks a humorous laugh. Yeah, that guy can barely tell a cross grain from a fine grain. And don't get me started about how many times he has. Yo, check out this Sidekick era Blaze figure I found. It's only 8 KS and has an hour left. 8,000 for a whoa, $8,000 for an action figure? With spending habits like that, it's no wonder Miles is trying to always borrow money. As Haley started in on a lecture, I quickly dip out. I hummed to myself while gathering the left behind plates, mugs, and cups off the tables and placing them into a bus tub. Bump. Ah. Oh, snap. It's the guy again. I walked into someone, almost dropping the bus tub. The stranger hands grasped the counter from the other side, keeping it steady. Whoa, nice reflexes. I look up and see the same stranger from yesterday. I feel a bit fuzzled, my face heating up and remembering the caught glances and the glaze of our fingertips. Oh my, oh my gosh. Get it together, you whore. Damn! That's crazy. Get yourself together, you whore. That's crazy. My eyes shoot up at his. I swear he was laughing at me. Instead of he clearly shifts his gaze in another direction. He's a little attractive though. You think so? Wait, what? I said that in my head, didn't I? I said that in my head. Oh, you can read minds. What? He smirks down at me. My reflexes. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Talk. Uh, right. Yeah. My eyes grow wide, noticing the customer's hand was still holding the bus tub. Sorry. I placed the bus tub down on a nearby table. The man stands there with a curious look on his face. I didn't get anything on you, did I? Nope. Look clean. I fled around and making sure no stains were on his shirt. He didn't move, staring down at me intensely. I verified that there weren't any spills on him and backed up a little. He good. Um, I think you are good. I looked down and noticed a coffee on his table. Black coffee again. You know we have other things too. I hope that didn't come off judgmental. I like this. After a second awkward silence, he continues. Well, I'm usually in a rush to go to work. So black coffee is just the fastest to get. Wow, okay, see. Well, if you ever want to try something new, I can make you something for else for you. Sounds tempting. I promise it will be really good. You won't even want to buy another coffee anywhere else. Or your money back. Okay. Okay, can I get that in writing? Cheeky bastard. You don't seem to be in a rush today. No, work doesn't need me quite yet. What do you do for work? You're asking me what I do for work when you don't even know my name yet? Ooh, ooh, caught me. Okay. I'm disappointing you, Winnie. That's crazy. You know what? He not wrong. Can't get mad at him for that. He not wrong. I can't get mad at him for that. You so right. What's your name? How do you know my name? Cause don't I have a name tag? Because I have a name tag? Like, don't I have it? If I don't have a name tag, that'd be concerning. Uh, yeah. He glances down at me. His attention dark eyes scan my form. They linger as they move across me slowly. I end up feeling frizzled all over again. Is he staring at my chest? The name tag, dummy. I glance down, seeing my name tag. Oh my gosh. You're an idiot, Winnie. Oh, right. It's a perk to be an employee. Why did I say that? It's me. Getting to know your name a perk of a job for you? No, it's not. It's just I don't know what my character. I'm not talking about. The man smirks darkly, his eyes scanning my face. I'm flattered. I don't have to pay extra for flattery, right? I'm pretty sure my face is red as the tomato at this point. No, that's on the house. I gathered the bus tub into my arms a little too quickly, splashing a little bit of water on myself. Sorry, I gotta work. Do some work. As I turned around to escape, I could swear I heard a deep chuckle. When I returned from the back, the man was already gone. I wonder if he will come back tomorrow. He probably will. The next day, guys. Oh, he didn't come back. So day two. Oh, it's 2 days. I thought it was 2 days. A week goes by and the customer hasn't come back. Some part of me felt a little disappointed. Another part of me chastised myself for how ridiculous that is when I didn't even know the man's name. He's a stranger. He could be like a murderer or something. Or married. Why am I even thinking about this? It's so stupid. I groaned into my hands. Yeah, same. What? I dragged my head up to see Hale standing next to me. I followed their line of vision and landed on a muted TV in the counter. Ooh. Shown on the screen was the most noticeable hero, the binary star. There truly wasn't a household that hasn't heard of that name. Let's see what they're saying about this prick. Haley grabs the remote, turning up the sound. The hero that will shine again in any darkness. How do you feel about the title, Mr. Binary Star? Well, I gotta say I'm flattered. But Steve, they are not wrong. The hero tilts his head, giving the animated wink to the interviewer. He turns to the camera, pointing directly towards the audience. No villain can hide under the thick veil of darkness, not while I'm around. Well, clearly I slipped through the cracks, 'cause I was never caught. Against the dusk of their crimes, and the shining light will always prevail, bringing them to justice. Well, you failed, 'cause I got away. Ha ha ha! The hero turns and his thumb, and he smiles so wide it intentionally made me rub my own jaw. Ew. Okay. You had to have numerous abilities, but none as iconic as the diamond melting eyes. Diamond melting eyes. He can melt your heart away with just a stare. Mm, okay. Someone texted me, my bad. Um, it is said that you were born with special talents, including from birth, that you were the ability to hold. Okay. Yes, that's right. When I first opened my eyes and they were red, it really gave the nurses a scare. I'll be scared too if I wake up with a baby. I'll be scared when but overall, I'll be also scared. I'll also be scared because I'll think you're possessed. I'll be think you're a possessed baby. Okay. Despite the shock, my dear mother never once faltered in loving me. Gosh, rest her soul. She died? Oh my gosh. The interview extends his condolences. Oh, they're dead. I'm so sorry. As I grew older, my abilities manifest, and now, oh, uh, Haley turns to TV. Gosh, I fucking hate that guy. I glanced towards Haley. It was odd she disliked a hero so much. Most people love heroes, and even if they aren't interested, they will be at least flagrant interest in order to be liked by the people around them. Heroes are seen as paragons of justice, so openly dislike them is seen as odd at best, suspicious at worst. Why so much hate? Haley turns to me, a bit shocked. What? I thought you didn't like him either. Okay, I don't care and don't like is two different things. I don't. I'm just surprised you. I don't. I'm just surprised as you are. You are so passionate about hating him. Haley rolls her eyes. It's just that all the fake honestly. All these shows boating bullshittery just for the heroes to go out and mercilessly slaughter anyone they deem as villains. True. I actually not gonna lie, true. It's honestly disgusting. Does anyone else remember when we tried to reform criminals? Now they get slaughtered because that's easier than reforming. Okay, I see her point of view cuz like yeah, reforming villains, but like I feel like if they're mass murderers, like a huge threat, like for example, like Joker from DC, kill that man. That man is doing too much. But there's also some moral justice because like I don't know who says this, but like if you kill somebody, that just does not if you like you're killing somebody that does not lower the number of s- murderers in the world. So like let's say like executioner, like let's say like you're an executioner and you kill a serial killer, even though like the state sees you doing something moral, like something like see you doing like in law they see you just like putting down a hard criminal, but you equally took their life. So basically that doesn't make you less of what, well it does, but because like you're not mass murdering people, but like in moral standings, you kill one person, you kill a villain, I mean not a villain, you kill a murderer, but you also become a murderer because like murder is basically you took somebody's life. So that okay, let me shut up. I'm sorry. But I see where she's coming from. Okay, my I was something was stuck in my teeth. And the only group that seems to care even goddamn similar is the fucking prison industry. Because oh gosh, forbid that they lose about a 20% 25 cents of our labor. Like, is this world going crazy or is it just me? I noticed that some customers are glancing over at Haley and their voices continues to get louder alongside their building passion. You gotta understand, you also see her point of view. Yeah, you're doing justice, but like back then there has been some cases where they executed somebody and then find out they were never a killer at all. They were just an innocent person. So I see what she means. I agree with Haley to extent. Heroes doesn't have too much power, but the idea of them going around slaughtering villains, that must be getting these ideas from some borderline. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Drink some water. Oh my gosh. They must gain these ideas from borderline extremists, or at least villain syndromes, internet from form or something. It's common knowledge after all. Heroes don't kill. It's true. Let her speak her truth. Let her speak her truth. It's her. I lay back on the counter, watching Haley as she continues her rant. What world do we live in where murder gets praised and have a fucking TV show and interviews? I swear to gosh, all these heroes are just full of psychos. They can do whatever they want, and literally no one will stop them. Nobody. What kind of fucked up system? Oh, fucked up piss poor defense of justice is that? And what do? We make edited morals of them. Commercial goods praise their good faces on every surface imaginable. But it pisses me off. I think there's a extent to what we do to villains. I think there should be a certain extent. And they're like on a mass killing spree. Like for example, Joker. Mass killing spree that is actually killing thousands of people every time they're out. And constantly and like break every like they get captured for killing a bunch of people, break out, do it again. Understand where you could kill them in that. But if it's not that, then they shouldn't be killed like that. Fact, it pisses me off. Haley, unable to contain their anger any longer, storms off. Despite their stormy desperation, their anger hill steps are almost silent. Dang, you silent? It's really the definition of light footing. I say turning back to the TV. It's getting later on the day, so customers are peering out. And I'll be damned if I don't have some form of entertainment for my last working hours. The hero's face lights up on the screen as he saves women and children from immediate danger. Apparently, he has only been in the city for about 3 weeks, and people have already fallen in love with him. They even claim that he alone reduced the villains and criminal attacks by 60% in the last month. Yeah, alright, now y'all just glazing this man. Y'all y'all just glazing this dude at this point. Y'all just glazing. I doubt that. I doubt that in the last few months. Watching him do his thing on screen and the fall in the villainy wasn't much surprise to me. It was almost impressive seeing him fly around, battling against monsters and villains. His red eyes glowed, cutting down every in their path. Apparently, he has trained many sidekicks to become successful heroes. I can't help but to wonder how hectic his life is. The hero, after saving the children, smiles and waves at the camera. Civilians on and clap and cheer for him. In the background, edit highlights shots of the hero plays. He generously flashes across the screen as terrifying civilians scream for help, soon as to be picked up and saved. Some part of me felt gross watching it. Imagine almost dying and immediately gets edited into a hero monologue. Yeah, I'm gonna be fair. Ugh, not a fan, huh? I almost jumped out of my skin at the sound of the voice in front of me. Look up and see the customer from about a week ago. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, I noticed. That's crazy. He glances up at the screen. Yeah, it's okay. I'd rather look at Binary Star than myself, too. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. I ain't say all that now. I ain't say all that now. Who's saying this random buffoonery in my mouth? I ain't say all that. Ooh. Sorry, I was looking at stuff. I ain't say all that now, but uh, I smile sheepishly. Ooh. I don't really like him or anything. Why? Do I feel a need to specify that? I cringe internally. Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. You did? Mm-hmm. Your faceless rashes kind of looked like you smelled spoiled milk or something. My jaw hangs. I'm lost at words. But like 4 months old spoiled milk, like a week old spoiled milk. It's like it was a tense. That's crazy, shut up! Oh my gosh. I almost even felt hurt for that guy. Nobody wants to get that kind of look from a cute burst. Ooh. Hey. A cute barista. Cute. That man smirks, quirking an eyebrow. Do you want me to repeat myself? No, 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 it's okay. It's okay. Flight your game. I'm sorry. I feel like if I heard him say it again, my face would simply combust. I already know it's probably bright red. While this guy is just stands there with the same smirk. What a bastard. His smirk seems to get whiter. Why don't you like him? He motions his head towards the TV. What do I want to be on? Like, soften the truth. Never had an interest in them. I find them someone uncomfortable. Okay. So soften it. I feel like both of these are just normal answers to somebody. I never had an interest in them. That's totally fine. Like, oh, I'm just like not interested. But also, like, I find them someone uncomfortable. It's kind of also normal because, like, me personally, I know the police is doing well, but like when I'm near a police officer, I some reason feel uncomfortable. But it's like I hold no malice against them. Like I don't hate them or despise. I just feel like extremely uncomfortable. I think that's like a. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I bite my lip trying to decide how to be honest. I want to be. To be honest, somewhat about heroes kind of makes me uncomfortable. How so? Something about them feels so uncanny valley. Like a robot? Yeah, almost if Binary Star smiles any harder, if his face will just crack and fall into pieces. Heroes are always saying what the public wants them to say, too. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry. Something got stuck in my throat. Sorry. Like, they know exactly what to say. I think most of them probably are PR writers. After all that media grooming, the heroes don't feel human anymore. I mean, I guess Binary Star isn't tactically human, but you gotta understand what I'm saying, right? The man glances and nods. That child from the stars, Binary Star, that poor bastard. I bet you're right. And his face did smile any harder, it would fall off. And underneath, it would be an endless pit. The man chuckles. Or something like that, right? Man, it's it's betting it's just a robot war machine underneath the human-looking face. The military is getting in on the hero game with the latest tech, huh? I can't help laugh, but I can't help but laugh. Yeah, they always want to frame a fortune after all. A momentary look of softness traveled across the man's face. But either way, I should probably take your order, considering you have been standing here for like 5 minutes. The man smiles. Don't worry about it. I think I enjoy our little interactions. I grab a medium-sized cup and size as he ordered the last two times he came here. Black coffee again? Oh, you remembered. I tried to remember our regular orders. I think with this being my third time here, I hardly count as a regular. But I'll take experience honor anyways. You know what's so crazy? On campus, there's this like food joint I used to go to. Like during my first year at college, like my both my semesters back to back, I went to this place and I will always get a buffalo cheesesteak. And I always get it. It's like I always get it when I like have money or have enough time to go get it. I will usually get it. And I went there so much that the guy when he saw me standing in line, he was like, "Oh yeah, buffalo cheese steak coming right up." He knew my exact order and knew what to put on the cheesesteak too. I was standing there, bamboozled. I'm like, and he was like $11. It's so it was like so awkward when you bid there so much they know your exact order. Can I get your name for the order? In all honesty, I didn't really need his name. We just tend to just call out the type of drink rather than the name of the customer. But maybe I want to be a little selfish for once. Can I try your special? I give a blank look. The one guaranteed not to be found anywhere else, or I get my money back. Of course. And if you don't like it, I'll make you something else. I thought you said I could get my money back. And am I about to get scammed? No. Fine, and your money back. He smirks as if he already won. I'll make the best damn coffee he has ever had. Somehow I feel like you're challenging me. Go take a seat. I'll bring it to you when it's ready. You don't want me to pay? I'll take your money after I rob you of your pride. That's crazy. He cracks a smile. Cheeky thing. The man simmers off and leans against the far wall. I feel his eyes follow me as I move back and forth while making the coffee. After a couple of minutes, it's finally done. I bring outside the most beautiful mint latte I have. Ooh, mint latte sounds good. I have ever made. Ooh, that looks good. The man looks down and slightly glimmers. It's kind of green. What? You don't know any other colors than black? The man eyes The man's eyes is suspiciously. If I die from this, oh my gosh, you are more likely to die from ingesting black coffee every day. Stir it a bit first and give it a try. You can also start to take out your wallet if you want. Alright, Ralph. Yo, he could just say he don't like it and still walk outside the store with the drink. I'm gonna charge him $2. Wow, the rice you said won't stir it for me? Service is really lacking here. That's crazy. I'm not gonna stir it for you, sir. The man chuckles a bit and stirs the drink. He brings it up to and takes a drink. He takes a good amount in it, and once swallowing deeply, he pauses, looking at me. The man places down the drink and takes out his wallet. Hey! So what do I owe you? $2? I don't know. Don't know how much. I can't help but smile. So you have. Hey, you haven't even told me. Ooh, I graded the final project, everything in the canvas. Um, well, I already got it. I got a decent 83. You haven't even told me how good it is yet. It's good. That's it, nothing else. Maybe the words that you were thinking was delicious, heavily, maybe aspiring. Don't push your luck, kid. I got my pride too. He smirks, reflecting in his wallet for bills. Don't worry about the money. The satisfaction of your loss is payment enough. No, I lost fair and square. I have to pay up. No, seriously, my treat. He looks at me for what felt like a solid minute before putting his wallet away. If you say so. He looks at the drink before it beautifully disappears in display in the glass mug. He then checks the time on his phone and glances. Before he can even open his mouth, I I present a to-go cup and a lid. I figured you wouldn't be able to stick around so long. He seems a bit surprised as he takes the cup, his face eventually falling back into his usual expression. You don't have to go. Oh, you didn't have to go at all. The effort to. I swiftly cut him off. It tastes better than if it's presented well. Is that so? Mm-hmm. Everything that looks beautiful does not always taste so good. Why am I lying to myself? I'll be devouring the living lights out of it. I'll drink the living lights out of this drink. That drink looks good in that picture. Not exactly. He ponders the drink into the cup, pours the drink into the cup to go cup, and carefully not to spill. Thanks for a lot of this. He leans closer. Ooh. My heart starts to beat faster. What is he doing? He pauses, scratching the permanent marker on. Ooh, scratching the permanent marker out of my pocket. I I grape. I what? I grape as the scribble something onto the go cup. He turns the cup towards me. The word race scribbled on the side. It's my name. Ah! Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Flirting our risen skill. Okay, let me shut up. Oh, cool. Nice to meet you, Ray. Nice to meet you too, Winnie. Have a good day at work. If there, if that's where you're going. It occurred to me that it's nearly 4 p.m. on a Tuesday. Was he going back to work? Or maybe he was just done for the day. But he never comes in the same times for the coffee. He must have a job with a very odd hours. As I walked away, something catches my shoe, causing me to stumble. Yo, am I steal stuff? Not only I used to be a excellent stealer. How did I steal stuff without getting caught? I'm a huge klutz. Whoa! Ray reaches out with one arm and catches me swiftly by the wrist before I completely faceplant. The catch the catch pulls up his sleeve and his arm marks with a scar. Not Try not to space out too much when you walk. Ray pulls me up back to my feet and releases me gently. His arms were surprisingly strong, considering how the sleep deprived he always looks. Never judge a man who looks. I don't know what I was saying. Also, I gotta grab my freaking cord because my computer wants to be on death mode right now, and I can't grab it. What on earth? I can't help but think about how surprisingly marked up his arm was. Let's just pretend we don't see it. Um, yeah, we're just gonna pretend we didn't see it. Cuts, holes, slice, both old and new. Well, that's probably none of our business. So, Maybe his job has hard maintenance labor or something. Probably. Or he's a professional boxer. That would be explained why he's so tired all the time. And he smelled nice. He smelled nice too. I wonder what cologne he uses. I get back behind the counter and watch Ray as he gives me a short wave before leaving. Bye bye! Some part of me hoped he would be back tomorrow. I stick my hand on my apron pockets and sighed. My fingertips nudge a hard object in my pocket. Huh? I pulled out a foreign object that was in my pocket. A small wad of money. I felt a hard object with them. I pulled out part of the coffee sleeve scribbled with the small message in permanent marker. Thanks for the coffee and the extra is tip. R. Oh my goodness, there's a phone number scribbled on the bottom. I looked at the bills. Damn! After carrying out the transaction, I stuffed the rest of the cash in my tip jar. Oh, that's mine, bro. Can I text him? A couple more days passed without any appearance from Ray. Finally, off of work. Oh, we finally go outside. We're free from the confinements of the whatever the name is this coffee shop. Despite des- desperate despise to just go home, face planted on the couch, and binge watch shows for the rest of the day, I should probably get some groceries. I can't live off of mac and cheese for the next 2 weeks after all. That's that's actually so for real. Like I feel like yeah, you can live off these food, but then it just starts becoming more and more boring and bland the more you eat it. Anyway, or rather, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, you gotta get some healthy stuff. Make sure you also buy yourself a pack of water, like a huge pack of water. You get that pack of water, you're good for hydration. I do a bit of grocery shopping, grab some essentials for the next couple of days, but not too much. I am unable to carry them back to the apartment. Partway through the trip back home, my phone buzzes. I helped the bag into my other arm and checked the call. Unknown caller. Who got my phone number? The sinking feeling in my stomach gave me an idea who could it be. I take a breath and pick up the call. What a oh my goodness! No, we quit it. We're not doing it anymore. What about C? Yes? How'd you get my number? I could tell by the voice that it was my old partner in crime, Double Vision. That is a trash behind name, bro. Why don't you have a cool name like me? I'm called Water Bottle C. You called Double. Let me shut up. I could tell. I could tell by the voice it's my old partner in crime, Double Vision. Double Vision, myself, and the rest of the night crew used to hit houses and make quite a bit of money. We would even lift cars and occasionally. Whoa, lift cars! Though I can't say we split on good terms. You moved. Yeah, away from you. You you wounded me, water bottle, see? Like, okay, clearly you can tell I want to start over. I question how you got my number. Yeah, we had a good thing. I could hear from the thick malice in his voice. Don't be so cold, honey. Going to the lengths of running away while I was out of town? You wounded me truly. When you left, I did some things I'm not proud of. Did you kill people? Alright, listen here. I know I stole, but killing wasn't on my resume. But the honest truth is that I saw red. You killed somebody. Why are you murdering people? That is totally not concerning right now. You remember Ripley, right? Oh my gosh. I saw her. My hands shoved, but I was unable to hang up. I can't guarantee that you will be able to recognize him when you. What did you do? Oh my gosh! Rowdy! It's not that deep! He lets out a cold, curt laugh. He was translated into a soft, cooing voice. You should have told me that you were upset, honey. You can't just leave me like that. Why do I need to tell you stuff? You know you know what that does to a guy? I get so worked up over you. I know I shouldn't. This is extremely toxic, not gonna lie. But I keep thinking about you and I don't think I could let you go. Oh. So I'm asking nicely. Please come back. I'll buy you some flats, the same car, everything. And we can pretend your silly little lapse in judgment never even happened. Come back to the crew, to me. No. I got the end of cartridge. I can't breathe. Breathing in a shaky breath. Yo. You know what? Go fuck yourself, Double. I take all the spite I can mustered. Go fuck yourself, Double. I split out in rage. Double lets out a loud barking laugh. Oh, Winnie! You know. Whoa, don't you dare say my name. You do not have the right to say my name in your mouth. Keep it out your mouth. Only Ray could call me that. Oh, Winnie, you never cease to surprise me. Listen to this close. If you really want to be free, then don't let me find you. Oh. You know, it's best to get a whole new phone. Get a whole new phone number. It's okay to get everybody's contact. And heck, you got Ray's phone number written down. Don't let me find you, honey. Because when I do, a heavy silence blankets the call, like miss. Okay, you better not do anything, please. Please don't do anything. Everyone else muted. I could hear my own heartbeat echoes through my ears. I would have hung up. Double finally talks in a slow, serious whisper. Oh, um, oh, oh. You know, serving jail time is not bad for me. I mean, like, yes, I robbed, and then was like, oh, you got paid back, but I'd rather for this dude to be in jail too. I'd rather for this what on earth? I will fucking kill you. Oh, interesting. Okay. He hangs up, and the line beeps. I collapse to the ground, my legs not quite feeling up to the task of standing. Double Vision and I used to be close. Closer than I would like to admit, honestly. For the while, I would make sure I'm not muted. For a while, it was peaceful, even fun. Then slowly things started to change. Every time I give an inch, he starts to take 2 inches. Then then he would take a foot. Eventually, he wasn't even satisfied with a smile. That was the type of guy Double was. For a while, I wonder if he started to change, or if this was him all along, prowling under the cracking mask. But the egg, at, ooh, at some point, the egg or the chicken hardly mattered. Being around him started to become terrifying. Completely turned into assumptions. Winning turned into threats. Once I had enough money, enough safety net, I had to get out. Maybe Double in some way kept me from becoming too greedy, kept me from becoming too used to the luxury villain lifestyle. When I asked to leave, he said no. When the soft spoken Marsh stood up for me, telling Double to just let me go, Double beat Mash's face into a lump of unrecognizable. Oh my god! Gosh, unrecognizable flesh. From that point, it guaranteed double into a godhood for the more violent members of the crew. That none of the violent members become too fearful to even speak up against Double again. Oh my gosh, Double. I am not that good, bro. And so I left the crew alone. I fled into the darkness of night, taking my family with me. I moved my family into a different town with different names, far, far away. And as for myself, I became a nun in a different city, far enough away from my family so they could live in peace without me. Aww. So the question is, has he already found me? After all, Double always enjoyed playing with his food. Oh gosh. My legs shook. I felt nauseous with the thought. I desperate scanned the area. I don't see any and feeling off. Locals walk along casually carrying out their lives. I quickly gather up my bags. In a haste, my phone falls out of my hands. It trembles to a stop against the shoe of a stranger. They picked it up and hold it out towards me. it's Ray. Ray, here. He hands me my phone. You look like you've seen better days. Like, shoot. I clicked too fast. You look like you've seen better days, Winnie. Oh, he said my name. Is everything alright? I get up from the ground, setting the groceries onto a ground to straighten my clothes. I have to get it together. I probably look crazy right now. I mentally class myself, looking up at Ray's concerned eyes. At first, a grin and pride is convincing. Yeah, I was taking a break. Raised his eyebrow. I motioned towards the groceries. I think I purchased too much. They are probably heavy. I lied through my teeth. So you took a break in the middle of the street? I laughed awkwardly, unable to find a good excuse. Are you heading in this direction? He points to where I was facing. Uh, yeah, I'm going that way too. Need some help? Before I could say no, he picks up the grocery bag. A grocery bag that was incredibly light. Ray pauses, turn to look at me. He gives me a look of suspicion and confusion. He opens his mouth as if he was about to say something. He then seemingly decides against it. He then smiles, picks up the other grocery bag too. I stare embarrassed, unsure what to do. Luckily for me, Ray reads the room and decided not to press me further. Are we going or do you want me to carry you too? I hurried to catch up with his tired stance. These bags are pretty light. Do you have any food, supplements in here? I don't want to hear about a dietary habit from a guy who regularly consumes black coffee in the middle of the day. I recently took up the mint latte. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, what made you decide to do that? When a cute barista asks me to try something, you can hardly say no. Someone like the oh, wrong thing. Someone like me has a weakness too, you know. Someone like you? How far do you live from here? Not too far. Are you already getting tired? Ray looks down at me with a weary smile. Not on your life, Barstita. Barstrita. Barst. Okay, whatever. I have a name, you know. Winnie. I honestly didn't expect you to remember my name. Well, he say it earlier? Ray is about to say something when his phone buzzes. He pauses to look at it and then cancels the call, stuffing his phone back into his pocket. After only a couple of moments, his phone begins to buzz again, and he once again cancels it. Sorry about that. I got some needy janitors at work. Hopefully they'll get the hint and leave me alone. As we stroll, Ray and I chat about various of topics. I discovered that he likes cats, but due to his work, usually unable to unable on his own one. He also recently took up a coffee a few days ago. Before then, he never even drank it. Soon enough, we made it to the front door of my apartment building. Bzz. His phone vibrates again, and he fumbles to reject the call. Sorry, he mumbles. Work forces me to use a phone that has the silent feature blocked. That sounds like an unhealthy work environment. Ray gives a chuckle that sounds more tiring and humorous. Yeah, I suppose, unfortunately, I'm somewhat grandfathered into the present position. You can't just quit? Not really. That sounds illegal. Ray just glimpses. He doesn't seem very chatty about work. He must be a stressful career. Well, either way, this is me. I motion up to the apartment building. Um, uh, let's invite him in. If you have some time, do you want to come in for some tea? As a thank you for helping, of course. My heart was beating as I was sure that my face was getting increasingly red. I generally didn't mean the invitation with any unholy intentions, but it was still such an awkward question to ask because of the implication. Ray looks and genuinely surprised, almost dropping his phone. Oh my goodness, what it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm listening to something, guys. I'm sorry. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, wha- my goodness. Yeah, of course. I'd love to. Buzz. Ray's phone begins to buzz again. He looks visibly annoyed by the buzzing of his phone. Let me just take this real quick. He puts the phone up to his ear. Yes. Absolutely not. No, it's my day off. What? Do you have no one else? Am I really your only. He shoots a quick side glance at me. Option or something? In I, in fact, do have a life. Is it too hard to believe that I have plans? Uh, no, okay. We'll have. Well, that's too bad, isn't it? You will just have to find someone else to take it on. I'm not. Anyways, I'm hanging up now. If you call me again, this phone is getting a hole burnt into it. I'm serious. That's crazy. Ray hangs up and places his phone back into his pocket. He turns to me, smiling kindly. Sorry about that. Should we head up? He picks up the bags again before I'm able to, as he takes his first step. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Boom! Yeah, just the big behind explosion in the background. The sound of a large explosion is heard in the distance. The ground shakes with the force of the blow. Ray sighs in frustration mannered. God damn it. Ray's phone buzzes once more and he picks it up. Just two? Fine, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, but you owe me. After hang out, Ray turns to me. Sorry, Winnie. Looks like I just can't escape work today. He gives me a smile, so disappointed that I can't help but feel bad for him. It's okay, maybe next time. Definitely next time. He picks up the grocery bags again, and don't worry about it. If your work is about that, I point the giant black smoke in the distance. It's probably more important than my dumb groceries. Ray gives me a slow smile, handing me the grocery bags. His eyes lingers on my face as his hands brush mine slowly. Nothing more important than your dumb groceries. I'll pay you back next time, okay? He runs his hand over mine before pulling back. The small motion makes my heart flutter something fierce. Okay, thanks again for your help, Ray. Yeah. Sorry. He smiles. Anytime, Star. Star. Well, I think it's kind of obvious that you're freaking the hero dude. Whatever. I think it was. I forgot I forgot the hero's name. I don't remember the hero's name. He turns and walks away, giving me a short wave as he goes. Bye. Oh, this is a nice this nice apartment. I'm not complaining. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I put the groceries away and collapsed on my bed. It was only around 4 p.m., but it felt like it was such a long day already. Homie should leave me alone. Homie should leave me alone because I get it. I get it. You want me, but I don't want you. And I am quite scared because of my she's trying to kill us, so I'm kind of scared. Uh, it was only around 4 p.m., but it felt like it was such a long day already. I can't help but to drift away into a short nap. Oh, it's midnight already. I'm awakened with a start. A light drift makes me shiver. I see the windows is cracked open. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 How I keep forgetting to close this. No. No. No, someone's in the house. Someone's in the house. Someone's in the house. I shut it once again. Someone's in the house. I started looking up the clock. Only 10 more minutes before work ends. It was almost 5 p.m. The usual crowd has completely died off at this point. 8 more minutes. Excuse me, hello? I look up. Ew. Dinosaur looking man. Why does someone always appear literally right before the end of my shift? I groan intentionally. Hi, what can I do for you today? And my Alexa is talking. Yeah, sorry. The customer gives a short, inconvenience laugh. Do you not recognize me? Nope, I do not. Sorry. I don't understand. The hero of Fire Blaze is right in front of you. I could care less. Just here taking orders. Blaze, your name is, and you don't recognize him? Mostly, don't try to keep your identities like secretive. I'm like unsure what to say. Oh, of course. You are already playing cool and mysterious to get me all interested in you, right? No. He brushed his hair with his hands, giving a laugh. Well, don't worry, sweetheart. I'm already there. He points his finger between myself and him, winking at me. Same page. Okay, so do you want coffee or what? The man waves a hand dismissively. We will get to that in a moment, but first, does a does a blonde, tired-looking man comes in here often? I give a confused look. There are a lot of tired people that comes in here. It's a cafe. It's a calf. He has hair about to here. The man waves his hand around his neckline, and his eyes are really dead, like thousand-yard stare most of the time. Are you talking about Ray? Yeah, well, first name basis, huh? Lucky guy. I glances at the clock. I should have been off of work 5 minutes ago at this point. Alright, then say like, hey, yo, dude, not right now, but like, I'm about to get off. I'm literally at the end of my shift. Just tell me what you want so I can, like, we gotta close up shop. You can't stay here. Like, yo. I tend to speed things up. So, no coffee then? I don't blame you for going for all of that, but yo, I do not care right now. He smiles. I feel like I could give you better. I do not care. I I'm just doing my job. At this point, I'm utterly confused. Look, sir, I don't even know your name. Blaze. I mean, your real name. It's Luke. Nice to meet you. So, as I was saying, I parked out front. It's a convertible. He pointed to his flashy red car sitting diagonally across two disabled parking spots. Bro, that's so messed up. How about we get out of here and just us? He winks and I smile harder to keep my face from cringing. This guy is really laying it on thick. Not to sound too full of myself, but you would be lucky to be with a guy like me. Not sure if you noticed, but I'm a hero. Yeah, you already said that. He starts to look upset, more like due to his passes not being received with the ex- exorcism that he expected. I need to clock out, so do you want to order anything? The man sucks his teeth, leaning up against the counter. Look, you seem a bit dense, so I'll spell it out to you. I'm not interested. That's what I'm spelling out to you. Luke leans in his cologne, enveloping me. This may be hard to believe, but I'm a hero, Blaze. Yeah, I got that. You mentioned it 3 other times. Yes, you mentioned that a few times. Now, Blaze, I could face, I could feel the customer's still service politely is leaving my body. He gives me a leaning stare. Now, don't start freaking out when I say this. I don't want the whole world to know I'm here. I do not care. Just what do you want to order? So you can get the heck out my face. But let's say I'm interested. I blink, unable to stop the words from spilling from my nose. Well, Blaze. I'm not interested. Whatever you're trying to do, I'm not interested. Luke, I'm already trying to work my job. I have to clock out of. I glanced at the clock. 10 minutes ago. Okay, so go clock out and we can head out together. I'm not interested. That's not happening. Sorry, you don't want to leave with me? Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll take you to dinner first. I do not care. My eyes. He eyes me up and down. You look starving. Fuck? Absolutely not. Look very visibly irritated. Fine. You just lost your chance at every civilian once. I do not care. I was going to light your life on fire. Have fun with your golden boy. A hero from the stars. Yeah, right. Ooh. Ask how Ray is he going how he got his abilities. Luke grins a smile full of malice. I don't think you're supposed to be telling that personal piece of information at all. Hope you know that what you're getting yourself into, Winnie. He gives a cold laugh. That guy is no hero. Luke angrily takes his leave, muttering the same words on his breath on his way out. I sigh exhausted. Now, the fuck was that about? I look over at my shoulder and Hales, who has appeared behind me with a croissant in her hand. Honestly, I have no idea. He said he was a hero and accused a regular Ray of some ridiculous stuff. What kind of stuff? Of him being a hero or something? Which one? Star one? Barney? Barney Star? Yeah? I heard chews on the croissant and thought, weird. That guy seems like the total dick. Maybe he was hopped up on some new designer drug or something. Unfortunately, I got the vibe that he was in the default personality. He was really laying it on you though. Good thing Miles was around. He would have flipped out. Probably would have scared Blaze away with his enthusiasm. Damn, Miles could have saved the day. Could you imagine Miles countering Blaze to show him hundreds of pictures of his collectibles? That hero would be so creeped out. Who knows? He seems self-absorbed enough to probably enjoy it. I'm sure that he has his own collection too. I could totally see that. I know we should imply a new weirdos policy. Ooh, dang. What's up, Haley? What's up, girly pop? Haley leans up against the counter next to me, then laughs. It is a refreshing sound, like bells in the summer. Yeah, but then Miles wouldn't be able to work. Hey, I heard that. Haley and I chuckled at the sound of Miles' voice. You're al- you are allowed to turn away customers, you know. I tried. They give me a reasoning pat on the shoulder. Just call me next time. I'll kick his ass out of here. I guess in the fake shop. To a hero, isn't that like a crime or something? Harley smiles deviously. Maybe I'll just key his car for good measures. They say two crimes are better than one. Wow, Hills, loving the demeanor. If only that was reflected in your management style. We laughed a bit between the two of us. I have only known Hill for around 3 months now, but we have already become so close. They already know the right thing to say to cheer me up. Anyway, I should probably head out. Alright, what is happening? Okay, maybe that's just. Hey, before you go. Haley bites her lip, debating. After a couple of seconds pass, they speak up. That guy, you said his name was Ray. Yeah, I actually ran into him the other day, and he helped me carry my groceries home. Well, look, I kind of get a bad feeling from that guy. What, what about him? What about him? Hill rubs their neck, looking away. It's just I guess, a feeling. Like, kind of a bad one. Something doesn't feel genuine with him. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. Maybe just keep an eye out for anything that's off. I haven't seen anything weird yet. Oh, what's weird? Dang! What's weird? Oh, shoot, we're closing. I felt like I was at a heart attack. Yo, jump scare. Ray somehow walks out without me noticing. Nothing weird. We just had some coffee let's go missing recently. Is that right? Yo, he is. I can't tell if he's glaring at her or that's just his normal thing. They're glaring at each other. Oh. Ray stares directly at Haley, who leaves a glance right back at him. He shoots me a quick smile. Oh, he was just glaring. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't think I ever met your friend yet. Oh, this is Haley. Oh, coworker? Friend. Both. She my boss and my friend. She my bossy. Yeah, bossy. That's actually cute. Bossy and a bestie. Bossy. Haley cuts in quickly. Sorry for interrupting the conversation. I was just looking to get the usual before heading to work. It's almost 5 p.m. You just started work for the day? Yeah, that is strange. What do you even do for work? Oh, shoot. Law enforcement. Okay. I, well, bro, wait. Doesn't the binary hero got short hair? I mean, like, he does got, but it's like to his neck. But binary hoodie doesn't like look like he has his hair to his neck. Law enforcement. Ray responds without missing a beat. Dang. A tense silence falls between the three of us. I don't quite understand what is going on, but I feel uncomfortable. Haley, what do you do for work? She's the boss here. What do you mean? I'm obviously at work right now. This is your only job? Oh, damn! Damn! What the frick, yo? Last time I checked, yeah. Sorry, you just look so familiar. What the fuck are we talking about? I just can't put my finger on it. He looks generally annoyed. I could see the bite their cheek, probably to keep themselves from saying anything too unprofessional. Let's just do your order and just go about our day. You must be thinking of someone else. Haley stands out. Maybe she's also a hero, but I don't know. Ray smiles, but there was no friendliness to it. Maybe you're right. Haley smiles with an equal amount of spite. You know, we have a celebrity visit. You just missed it. He was a hero too. This place is quite popular lately. Ray's face fell into a frown. He looks at me for a second. All right, bro, don't drag me into this. Y'all just are y'all was the ones who arguing. Y'all was the one who's arguing. I can't imagine why. And it's not like we have some kind of hero discount or something. And I could care less right now because right now I'm just trying to get off the clock. Ray's lips pulled tight as he did his eyes. Is it right? Is that right? Um, no one came in. No one swung by. No hero swung by. No hero swung by. Haley picks up their nails, seemingly uninterested. Yeah, what's his name again? Flame Blade Blaze. Ooh. He mumbled it. Ray mumbles under his breath. Right, that was it. He suddenly looks at me and gives me a smile. Looks like I overstay my welcome. Oh my gosh, bro. I should probably head to work before my new phone blows up. Oh, new phone. He glances at Haley. Thanks. Uh, here's some coffee before you go. Ray already begins to leave. I should have grabbed him some coffee before he goes. All right. I jog past the rush and grab onto his sleeve. Ooh, sorry. He returns to look at me a bit surprised. Yeah? I smiled at him. Wait for one more second. I jog off to the coffee, grabbing him a few fresh coffee and black coffee. What sentence did I just mumbled out of my mouth? I jog off to the coffee, grabbing him a fresh cup of black coffee. I hope work goes by quickly for you. I hand him a cup. Ray smiles softly. Thanks, Star. He reaches his hand out as if he wanted to touch my head, but then he pauses and pulls back. I'll catch you around. Come back soon. Of course. He gives me a little wink before turning and he heading out. Did I give him a free coffee? Dang, you gonna like, bro. Riley gives me a long look besides the coffee counter. Is there something wrong? Haley opens their mouth, about to say something, but settles on on their head. Nah. Riley senses my stepdad gives me a reassuring smile. Oh, did I tell you? Remember that action figure that Miles was trying to get? The $8,000 one? Yeah, so apparently he went and cried for money from each of his friends, but still was $20 short. Long story short, guess who shares the same shoe size as Miles? Harley gives a trumpet look, placing one of those long nails forward. Sitting on their feet were a like new pair of Langan sneakers. Worth every penny. Can you believe Miles and I are exchanged same shoe size? Didn't Miles come in wearing those shoes today? Where are your shoes? On his feet is Miles. Miles can rock a black heel boot. I think it's giving him more confidence. A loud crash can be heard from the storage room. He's still getting the hang of the. After chatting with Haley for a bit, I finally take my leave and head home. I'm Yo, I would have went straight home. The next day, I get to work at 9 a.m. like for a later shift. After clocking in, I stare at restocking some of the pantries. No, dude, I'm telling you, Blaze is going rogue or something. Why else would Binary do that? Whoa. Ray, what did you do, Ray? Blaze totally is going to full anti-hero. Riley groans as they approach with Miles in tow as he chats their ear off. Miles, for the last time, anti-heroes don't exist. They can, though. No, they can't. It's illegal to be doing any hero activities without the proper government approval. And that especially so for some rogue anti-hero type activities. Miles turned to me next. Okay, Winnie, so listen to this. Winnie doesn't wants to listen, Miles. What's going on? Look, like Winnie does want to listen. Miles smirks struggling at Haley, who just rolls her eyes at him. You didn't see the news? Oh, go on any social medias yesterday or today? Not really. I accidentally slept in and was in a rush in this morning, so I practically ran here. Dude, you got to check this out. Miles is already tapping his phone. He suddenly turns the screen towards me, and I look closely. At at first, it was kind of hard to understand what's going on, but on closer inspection, it seems as if the hero is throwing another hero off the off a building. Is it a joke? I really don't get it. Miles fast forwards, and the video's a bit. Okay, look, there is a close up here. Oh my gosh! The video shows two heroes talking, and suddenly one tries to kick the other. The hero who was on the receiving end of the kick grabs the hero by the ankle and holds him over the ledge of a tall building. The hero lets go, but then the other hero stays suspended in the air, and they continue to converse. How are they floating like that? One of Binary's abilities is telekinesis, so you didn't know that. Miles scoffs as if he's the most obvious thing in the world. Okay, so, at least it wasn't he started the fight. It was like, yo, you started the fight, and I just retaliated back. After a few minutes, the hero seems to finish talking. Binary starts turns and start walking away. On the other heroes plummets towards the Blaze. You did. Miles shut off the video. Oh my gosh. Don't worry too much. That guy is fine. Yeah, and gets this. Before Binary grabbed him by the leg, Blaze says, "What are you going to do? Stop me?" And then Binary grabbed him by it and just dropped him off the straight of the fucking building. So badass. Oh my gosh. That's kind of gruesome, not gonna lie. That was the only audio that was caught. Yep, so Neutralize are going crazy trying to figure out what it was all about. Binary Star is sneakily clean. He has never done anything like this. So it just has to be something about Blazing going rogue. Why else would Binary Star do that to Blaze? A hero that is previously his sidekick for 3 years? I doubt that's going rogue thing. I think it's more of sneaky clean. A hero seems to be more skeletons. They're probably hiding in their closet. Don't be so envious, Hale. It looks bad on you, Miles. Miles slashed despite Hale's protest glare. What do you think, Winnie? I generally do not care. Like I said, I generally do not care. My character is just trying to live her life, and if heroes got beef, they got beef. Um, I don't care. To be honest, I just can't be bothered to care that much. Heroes can do whatever they want. It's not like any of us can influence that skeletons or not. If Blaze does go rogue, anti-hero, or whatever, the government will definitely crack down on it. So I guess this doesn't really pertain to me in any way. I'm just one civilian, so I don't care much. You're wrong, Winnie. It does pertain to you. Whoa, girl, chill. You might not think that heroes affect you, but that's wrong. They affect all of us, whether we like it or not. I open my mouth to retort, but I can't find a proper response. Okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, they keep doing it because then they believe they can do it to other people. Yeah, I see that. But, like, right now, I think her wording is coming from an actual place of hatred towards me. Because like she's like, yeah, I think this situation has to do with you, and if it continues, it may affect other people that is close to you, which is kind of messed up. But like literally, my character is a villain, so art is. Why do you look so weird looking? I opened my book. Oh, Haley has a point. No matter where you look at, posters of heroes are around watching. People strive to work within the binary of good and evil that has been permanent on the concept of heroes and villains. Heroes are so enduring in our society. At this point, I don't think any of us can imagine a world without them even if we want to. I don't see how the whole hero thing affects me personally, but I understand what you mean. I guess I mean to say that I just wish it didn't pertain to me. Yeah, same. You just gotta watch out for yourself first and foremost. Okay, she sees where I'm coming from. I chuckled. I know, Hale. I just think it's better than anyone. Hale quirks an eyebrow. Before they can talk, I cut them off. Don't worry about it. I laughed awkwardly, changing the subject. So, I think we're running low on straws again. Good. Save the turtles, baby. They are made of cardboard, Miles. Oh. They saved the trees, babe. Ugh, I had enough of you people. Harley jokes exchanged walking towards the back door. Bye, girly pop. I glance up at the clock. It's time for Hale's smoke break, so I can't say I'm surprised they took this opportunity to ditch us. Killing your lungs, I shouted at Haley, retreating from. We are all dying anyway. Hale waves their cigarette of choice, disappearing into the back. Please, nothing happened to her, please. A couple hours just by. The sound of crackling mugs and patients quietly conversing amongst themselves could be almost comforting. If I wasn't so damn tired. Haley walks up to the register. So, I have to head out early. You're cool to close by yourself? Yeah, no problem. I feel like I've done it a billion times at this point. Haley shoots a slight worried look, but covers it in this with a small smile. Make sure you call me if anything weird is happening, okay? Okay? I'll be fine. Stop worrying, Hales. Hales sighs. I'm never not going to be worried about you, Winnie. I'm not as helpless as you think I am, Hale. Hale smiles. I know it. I'm always going to be worried no matter what. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Now go clock out. Take Miles with me. Huh? Miles already left. Haley groans. Let me guess. Did he say it was for his grandmother's physical therapy? I can't help but to cringe what makes Haley rubs their temples. Miles doesn't have a grandmother. I honestly should have seen that coming. Haley sighs. It's not your fault, Winnie. Sorry. No, 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 don't worry about it. Miles will be hearing from me tomorrow. I glances. I feel like a little bad for Miles considering how much Haley is growing up a storm currently. Haley takes their leave. Okay, bye, Haley. After after an hour, I started to close up the store. All right, we're cleaning up. Noticing that, oh, I didn't change my model's face. Noticing that we are a bit low on cups, I grab some from the back to restock. While I restock in the coffee bar shelves, I hear the door chime. Sorry, we are closed. I turn towards the sound of the door. Ah, don't be like that, honey. My blood ran cold. I whip around and he comes into view. What the? Oh my gosh. Yo, dang. Emo as hell. Uh, you look emo as hell. I, I start to sweat. My heart count pounds. I thought this place treated their customers like family. Is he squinting at me? Yo, you better unsquint your eyes. Why are you looking at me like that? Is this Double whatever his name? Double McCulloch who said he'll if he finds me he'll kill me? Oh my goodness, I'm calling Haley. Haley, there's a man in my store. I'm scared. I thought this place treated the customers like family. I should say we are closer than family though. Wouldn't you agree with a bottle C? Oh my get get out my store. I question if you're closing, don't you lock the door? I I heard some people like when they're closing and it's a small shop, the first thing they do is lock the door while they're still inside. Like just okay, whatever. He leans on the counter. I take a step back into she'll say, maybe you should come make me a cappuccino, for old time's sake. My hand shook, and I couldn't seem to get a grip. How did you find me? Oh dear, water bottle, see? You think you can hide from me? He laughs, brushing a hand through his hair. I didn't think you were so stupid. I came to get you. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go. I usually backed up to bring you back. My eyes shoot around, scanning it for anything I could use as a weapon. Does he got powers? Double stared down at me, his eyes interpreting than ever. He watches me like a possessed man, no emotion to be found, like a shell. You look scared, water bottle, see? Stop calling me that. I'm unable to answer. Don't worry. For now, I'm just here to see you. Double walks behind the counter and makes himself a cup of coffee. Every now and then he shoots a glance at my direction. I'm unable to make eye contact with him. I can't run. My legs feel stuck in place. Just leave me alone. I scrimped at the courage I had to leave my gaze at him. Why can't you just leave me alone, Double? Double smiles. Yo, back the frick up! Uh, he walks closer, closely leaning over my personal space. He blinks slowly like an amorous cat. I don't want to. What? I said I don't want to. Yo, back up. Coronavirus. Double reaches out his fingers, touching my cheek so lightly I could barely even feel it. You always feel like this, he mumbles, his gaze fluttering around my face. I can extend out and touch you, yet you always seem so just outside of my reach. I push his hand away. Underneath his mask, he smiles. It is bitter. I'll take my leave. He grabs a cup of coffee and scampers towards the door. Double pauses, look back. But remember, next time I'm taking you with me. My stomach drops. I don't want to go back. Girl, it's better to just. Oh my gosh. Shoot. We are in a way more. Okay. I know people be just doing threats, but we are in a deeper toxic thing. Oh my goodness. As soon as Double leaves, I ran and locked the door. My legs collapsed and hit the floor. How did he find me? I covered all my tracks. There's no way. This can't be happening to me. Thoughts plummeted violently through my mind, one after another. Where did I go wrong? It takes me a far while to recover. I spent countless minutes on the floor, cold hard floor before feeling returned to my legs. I finished the rest of the closing activities between bouts, bouts and pure panic and sluggish exhaustion. The sun has already set, shifting the angry red glow across the dark blue of the city lights. I drag my feet back home, slowly making my way through the city. My heart, my head hurts, and I feel exhausted. After crossing the threshold of my small apartment, I flop onto the floor, my energy completely depleted. I'm too tired physically and emotionally to even be worried if my apartment is still safe. After an hour on the floor, I find the energy to drag myself to bed. I'll skip again. The day after tomorrow. Ooh, we're running away. Despite it being my day off, I heard towards a familiar view of the calf. My heart wrenched at the thought of leaving this job. Sure, it wasn't the best job, but it was life of normalcy for me. I truly didn't know how much I missed that. I walked into the calf, morning piece for like the last time, and my hand holds my resignation letter. My steps feel heavy. Kylie, upon seeing me, senses something isn't quite right. I feel extreme. Oh my gosh. I like we shouldn't go, but like you understand the situation. Like, bro, what I will do? I would, well, probably most likely just keep running. Haley, upon seeing me, senses something isn't quite right. Winnie, isn't it your day off? Haley glances at the envelope in my hand, a deep frown appearing on their face. Is this about Miles? If he did something, it's not about Miles. Harley faces stings what they think about what else could promote me to quit. It isn't about you either, Hales. I bite my lip. My stomach swirls. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I just need to quit, yo. I think she can literally sense that if something is wrong, but she'll probably think it's Ray. The Ray is the reason I'm quitting. So obviously it's not her or Miles. They're both cutie patooies. But she'll probably think it's either Ray doing it or making me uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's like, oh, maybe it's something I said or like whatever. Haley's facial expression looks a little hurt. Oh no, don't look at me like that, please. I glanced down at the envelope holding it up. I'm sorry to do this. If you want time off. No, no, I just need to get away. But I can't say that. I won't dare pull Haley into my mess. My mess. Need to get some fresh air. Haley has trouble making eye contact. Their face is more stoic than ever, but I knew them well enough to see the flashes of hurt that swims across their expression. Oh, there's nothing I can say, huh? No. Silence just between us, and I hand them the envelope. I desperately want to say sorry, but it dies in my throat before it can surface to my lips. It's okay, Haley whispers. They forced a smile. I'm sure it's for a good reason, Winnie. I forced a smile, unsure what to say. Sorry, I'm just being selfish. No. Do what's best for you, Winnie. No, you're not selfish. Like, literally, MC right now would like literally do anything to just stay like this. But like, Bubbles, Bubbles, bitch ass. Maybe someday, whenever you're running from is over, you could come back. Do what's best for you, Winnie. Yeah, read that. How do you know I'm running from something? I looked in the mirror before. I've looked in the mirror before, Winnie. It doesn't feel appropriate to ask any further, so I just hand them the envelope. I'm guessing you aren't finishing out the week. I shake my head. Sorry. Though thought so. Don't worry. We'll be fine. Your last paycheck will be in next week. Haley pulls me into a hug. Oh my gosh. They pull back looking warmly. Haley forces a smile despite the sadness in swimming under the surface. Well, we'll stay safe, and I wish you the best, Winnie. If you need anything, and I mean anything, you have my number. I'm not unable to speak as a lump swells in my throat. You will be great wherever you end up. I know it. Everything will be okay, I promise. Thanks, Hales. Haley ruffles my hair, turning away. I'm going to go file this and take a smoke. They look over their shoulder. Bye, Winnie. Bye, Hale. I walk out the store looking back at it one last time. Wow, I decided to take the long way home to be alone with my thoughts. As I walked, I noticed a magazine left on the bench. The wind picks up and files into the ground. I pick it up to recycle it, but the wind only becomes more intense. As I walked back to my home, my eyes glances at the magazine. Familiar catches my eye. Blinding Star. What the flip? I thought his hair was shorter. I will hero fair. I will shine against the darkness. You ain't shining against nothing because you ain't getting this double dude out my life. Instead of the dazzling world of Binary Star, new city, new ways to shine. Exclusive interview with Binary Star. Binary Star adores the cover displayed across the like a Greek god. I guess that Luke guy was in onto something. Really, Ray really does look similar to Binary Star. I thought his hair was shorter. I'm gonna be honest. They could be cousins. If Ray had those red eyes, they would be even brothers. Binary Star's bright red eyes were unsettling to me, no matter how hard he smiles shined. I couldn't deny that the cover was attractive, though. Dang. I glanced at the oh, I glanced at the headline. Inside the dazzling world of Binary Star. Curiosity got the better of me, and I flipped through the interview. From Binary Star's time fighting for the world's peace to his new city, our favorite hero tells us everything. Everyone's favorite hero has moved home based on the most popular than ever. From posing for the newest names in Voyage to defend cities from alien attacks, Binary Star's brilliant never seems to fade. Today, we have the chance to sit down and talk one on one with our favorite hero from the stars. Despite being everyone's favorite hero, you seem to have been taking on a new look recently. This new dangerous and dare I will say sexy looking divine fan's wild. Can you tell us what inspired this change? Binary Star. Binary Star gives us a polite laugh. Well, I wanted to show the new side of myself to the fans. I want people to understand that us heroes aren't just robots. Wait a minute. Um, I remember me saying this to Ray that it's just like y'all look like robots. Yeah, just act like a mindless robots. Well, I already knew Ray is like Binary Star, but I thought Binary Star is shorter. Okay. I enjoy my time off. I drink black coffee almost every morning. I have even been thinking of adopting a cat. Ray was telling us this stuff. Yo, big brain. I find happiness in a lot of things that others may call boring. I just call them normal. I say your newest cover of the Hero Fair is anything but normal. First, your dangerous stunt with Blaze. Now this cover, fans are saying that you are taking on a more sexy of edgy look to appeal to more mature crowds. The current theory stands that it has been a while since you have been seen with a partner. Perhaps spring is upon our favorite hero. My understanding, I'm lucky to have such decent fans to take care of my well-being. I hope that my fans can see that I am someone with a depth, with someone with the emotions and an edge. Iron Stars gives a quick smile, although I can't say that my change wasn't inspired by a special someone. Suddenly the ground begins to shake. What? Is a earthquake happening? My footing becomes uneven as the ground is jolted in every which way. I hear her screaming in the distance. Ooh. Suddenly smoke rushes and claps everything. I attempt to run, but could only see far as the giant underneath black shadows form. It is drawn on me. What is was happening? Something ungodly monster was attacking the city. The aliens, horrible creatures that destroyed everything that touched. Suddenly, I think of Miles and Haley and my heart jumps into my throat. I have to help them. I sprang back towards the calf in a pure panic, knowing that I would take me closer to where the monster roamed. Dang. Oh, wait, my house is not far from here. When I get. Oh, okay, wait. When I get there, the calf is already half collapsed. What? My heart is beating out of my chest. I swell my heart desperately, but all I see is smoke. Screams surrounded me. No matter where I turn, the smoke only becomes thicker. Oh, please double. Double, please, no. Double, please, no. 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 No, double. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Nothing better happened to any of them, bro. It's oh my gosh, and I please tell me they're alright. Especially Miles. I know I saw actually both of them, Haley and Miles. Screams surrounded them with smoke only becomes thicker. Haley! I screamed. Miles! I continued to scream and spring and search for my coworkers. Suddenly, I feel a vibration in my pocket. The caller ID read Haley, and I scrambled to pick it up. The minute I accept the call, Haley is talking out of back spreads. Winnie, listen to me. Don't come to the calf or the West District. Came I came back. I came back to the calf like a dummy. she probably assumes like, okay, maybe, okay, I think Double did something. Double did something, and she probably pieced together that, oh, I'm running from somebody, and that somebody did crap because I'm not at the cafe anymore. Oh my gosh, Haley's a real one. Are you okay? Where are you? Miles and I are safe. The minute I felt something was wrong, I hightailed out. Just in time. I need to hightail now. Can I hightail? It's like 1 in the morning right now, and I'm doing too much. Where are you? The ground shakes so violently that my phone drops onto the ground. No, I'm talking. I'm moving. I crouch down and find the smoke filled my lungs, burning them. As I crouch down, the ground starts to shake with the increasing violence, so much so that I am unable to get up. He's right there over me. Oh, look up, a dark shadow near me. I can't help but stare at a horror creature alien distracted death. My body shakes as the sight I crawled back behind a displayed facade. It lurks closer. That fool! Try to stop from shaking, but it's futile. Yo, Ray, come in and do a dramatic R form save. As the giant form lurks near me, I cover my mouth to keep myself from screaming. It pauses. A scream further away caught its attention. The ungodly creature looms towards the sound, crushing and destroying as it went. I try to get up and run to save myself, but my knees falter, plummeting me back towards the ground. Yo, if I don't I was a villain! At some point, I was robbing people! Get up! Unlock your knees! Excuse me. I hear a voice behind me as I turn around. Oh, dang. Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, what's up? Hmm. Sorry, I remember like in the beginning I was hating on this man's costume. Do you need help? I look up to see a hand reaching towards me. A hand connected to the body of a hero I saw on the magazines not 30 minutes prior. Binary Star? He smiles. Yes. Before I can stop myself, I blurt out my first thought. You look different in person. That's crazy. Can I just get the hell out? He seems unsure what to say, but flashes a dazzling smile. I'll take that as a compliment. Can I take his hand and dip? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that as an insult. I can hear screaming in the distance. I look past the hero to see someone being picked up by the large creature. Maybe you should help them. Yo, I'm like, yo, I want to be out of here. Okay. Your glances didn't falter from me. Oh, Ray, please. My sidekick will take care of it. Yo, Ray, please, just Ray, please. I'm like, uh, okay, let me help you out. I take his hand, and the hero helps me to my feet. I lean on him a bit. My legs are still wobbly. See what I mean? He has shorter hair. Not tripping. I wasn't tripping. He had shorter hair. You don't seem like you'll be able to walk. Before I can protest, the hero lifts me in bridal style and with ease. Whoa. Looks like I have to airlift you out. Wait, Mr. Star, there's other people that probably need your help more. My legs are probably fine now. I just run away. Oh my gosh, Ray, please. Ray, I understand, but Ray, please. Hmm. Well, Ray got shorter hair in this. I must be tripping. He glances at me and does not answer. The uncharacteristic expression disappears as quickly as it glances at his face. Oh my gosh. He lifts into air, traveling fast speed, his red cape flowing behind him. Yo, can we get the other people that was in the background? After a few minutes, Binary starts lowering me to the ground. There you go. Now how are you feeling? But confused, overwhelmed? He hovers closely, glancing around my form. Are you hurt at all? No, I'm fine, I think. A silence drifts between us. Oh, thanks you for your help, Mr. Star. He smiles brightly. No problem at all. Another small smile drifts between us. Yo, can you go back to help people? I clear my throat awkwardly. I suppose I should leave then. I blink. His tone made me feel like a trick question. Yeah, I'm not sure how much hearing we'll do here. This is far away, seems pretty safe aside from the smoke. Once the aliens are gone, the smoke will clear up. Then stay inside and try not to breathe too much of it in. I look around and start to search my surroundings. She looks dead inside. I look around, start in my surroundings in the first since we landed. This area looks very familiar. What's your name? I'd love to know. What? I'd love to take you out to. Oh, it's my neighborhood. He was a little annoyed that I wasn't looking at him. Hold on. Look. You see how he's annoyed that I'm not looking? I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got a little distracted. My apartment is right here. That's so lucky. I don't have to call a cab to get home. Fire Stars looks a bit odd, stunned. I cringe realizing that I just interrupted him. Oh, sorry. What were you saying? It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay, well, I should probably get inside then and not disturb you from doing hero duties. Thanks again, Mr. Star. I give a small wave goodbye while walking towards my apartment. I feel him glaring at me. I ooh. I enter into my apartment, tossing my stuff onto the counter. I send Harley a text letting them know I made it home safe. Switching on the TV, I flip through the news station. Hey, that's a big ol' alien. On the news shows flashes of light and colors of the heroes battling the long lady alien. The street signs of the cab flies across the screen, slamming into one of the creatures. It suddenly occurs to me that Ray could have been in the area. I scramble to grab my phone. The phone rings a bit and goes to voicemail. Oh, hi Rain, this is. The phone begins to vibrate in my hand. It's Ray calling me back. I quickly answered. Hi. Hey, Whitney, you called? Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard the news, but stay out of the West District today. There's a silence on the other line, and I thought that I heard a scream. Ray? Yeah, oh, sorry, I must have spaced out. I heard the news. I'll be sure to stay out of the West District. No, he's on the phone while flying around. What show? I'm trying to remember what show. No, it's not a show. It was a webtoon comic. I think it was like in love with a hero or like and like a villain. It was this girl. This girl was in love with this dude. She was like called Bad Dog or Black Dog, whatever. She was called Dog. And she was in love with this dude. So one time during this scene, she was texting while she was fighting her crush, and her crush was texting back. So they was like on their phones texting each other. What's happening? That's what I imagine. He's like on the hall while fighting. I heard the news. I'll be sure to stay out of the West District. A large crash resent the background of the call. Is everything okay? Yeah, why? Just thought I heard something. Is that so? He is talking, bro. Find a way to escape the thing. Yeah, it was like I glanced up at the news program. On the live screen in the background, the news report showed natural hero binary star take taking talking on his cell phone. If my character don't piece this shit together, then I don't know what no, bro. I better piece this together because I got it together. Hello, Winnie. Wait, you just speaking out loud right now? Binary star mouth motions line up perfectly when Ray's voice, though, throughout the screen. My mind couldn't believe what I was seeing. Hi? Are you doing okay? You seem kinda off. The moment a binary star's mouth matches up perfectly with Ray's voice in my phone. Yeah. Out of shock, I hold my phone across the room. It slams onto the wall, the screen going black. Oh. I see binary star. No, Ray mouthed my name on TV program for confused and concerned. Ray's mouthed my name one more time into his phone, then he puts his phone back in his pocket. Half of a second later, the cloud of dust remained from where he once stood. Some part of me knew it would be a matter of minutes until he was at my door. Grab my jacket and keys, run outside as fast as I can. My heart was beating Why am I going outside?
If I don't go back in my damn house, can't speak to him tomorrow.
I'm just exposing myself. If Double found where I work, but most likely Double might find where I live because he found my number. My heart was beating a million times minutes, and I needed to space my thoughts to process what I just discovered. I sprinted from my apartment building. Once I knew I was in the clear, my gut slowed. Let's just think. My heart pounded in my chest as I waked up lonely resident streets. Natural hero binary star in is without Ray, a guy who orders black coffee and always looks tired. They just seem nothing alike. But I can't deny that binary interview at the magazine had the similar interests as Ray. I mumbled to myself. Maybe he's wearing contacts. Binary star is always smiling. It to the people that he is shining example of patience, courage, and kindness. On the other hand, Ray, on the other hand, looks like he would willingly jump off a bridge at the slightest inconvenience. Damn. I continued to walk and making my way deeper into the suburbs. My nurse are so optimistic and charismatic, but Ray seems like every sentence he utters takes a week of his life. If I didn't see it myself, I truly wouldn't have believed it. Well, my character is slow. I stopped in my tracks. I realized they should coming back to me. Binary star that saved me. His eyes weren't red. His eyes were a deep black, just like Ray's eyes. Or he probably forgotten to take his contacts off. I believe he got contacts. I buried my face into my hands and groaned. I have to. Have I really just been flirting with binary star this whole time? Hey, we're not complaining. This situation is just fucking weird. This is what I mean that, and also I literally just got jump scared. Don't know how. Literally what I mean.
Stay home, you better talk to him.
No, now he know where your crib is at. Now he knows you live in this area. And guess what? He said the second time I see you, you're coming with me by freaking force. There's no in between. You're coming with me by force. We're so freaking cooked. What situation? As I look up, I get a glance at his face before being knocked out cold. Oh my goodness. I wake up by the sound of dripping water. Is he drowning me or waterboarding me? I glance around dreamily. I think he's waterboarding me. Soon I come to it. This is not my apartment. I jolt awake, whipping my head around desperately. The scenery of concrete warehouse glances my visions. Boss, water bottle C is awake, one henchman calls. I tried to scream, but the cloth gagged, preventing me. Classic. As if being surrounded by my thoughts double wait as being surrounded by my thoughts, Double walks up, crouching in front of me. I don't care, please leave me alone. Wakey wakey, water bottle C. He grabs my face, joisting it back and forth lightly. Oh, don't look so spiteful. You're, you're going to make me feel hurt. I yanked my ties, but they're so tight that I can't even. I could. I don't think. I don't think even I could split out of them. Double winks as if reading my mind. Reaffirms just for you. And you think I don't know you? Let's face it, Winnie. No one knows you better than I do. Nobody. Double pulls out a knife and my blood runs cold. So I like to ask you to stay put, Kay. Uh, yo, we freaking with you, bro. Stare defiantly. Or nod. Huh. Let's just shoot. Let's just nod. I nod slowly. Double's eyes squinted into a smile. Great. Glad we're on the same page. Double's ability was teleportation, as especially non-violent powers by most people's standards. But Double himself is a monster, and that's why he could use his ability to create horrific, horrify. Okay, let me be quiet. Oh, I'm not sure if our crew would be able to forgive you. I look up, noticing 20 of or so henchmen surrounded Double. I spot Ripley, but he refused to make eye contact with me. It's not my fault. I genuinely did not want to be with him. Guilt clouds his features as he stares off into space very intentionally. I feel a form of rage that I couldn't quite explain. Are they mad because they got beat up because I ran away? Despite the fact Ripley has already been through what was I about to go through? Yo, am I about to get jumped? What? You see, my man here wants to rip your throat out. I genuinely, oh my freaking gosh. Do some lasting damage. You betrayed us, Winnie. Running away and betraying is two different things. I ran away. I didn't tell y'all all the information. I just ran. I just ran. So running and well, I did criminal things, but running and betraying is two different things. You betrayed us, water bottle. See, he spits out his old Alice. He spat out my old Alice out of his mouth, if as if it were the remains of a chewed up sunflower seed. And that hurts. We were family, closer than family, right? All these henchmen shout out in agreements. It's obvious that their rage has been woken up by the Double for months at this point, and now they want to get even. I tried to stop my body from shaking, but it was in vain. Yo, did he just squint, bro? Yo, he squinted, bro. Yo, he's happy. He's smiling like a freaking child who got a lollipop, bro. Double catches my feeble attempts and smiles, evil intentionally. Now, Night Crew, what do you think will what do we think would even the scales? Yeah, they most likely they probably got high medical attention, so they might rip out my vocal cords and they might just like do other stuff. We are so dead. We have to get saved by a miracle right now. Haley, bring your mean attitude to save me. Actually, Haley, don't do that. Haley, they'll kill you. But Haley, I believe you got passion. Oh my goodness. So scared for either side of me. What our little Wadabalsi did to us is a betrayal that will never heal. What did I do? I just ran away. So I would like to encourage something that is also lasting. Me running away is what the frick, bro? So our dear Wadabalsi would never forget their betrayal of the crew. Double laughs, glancing at me. Poetic, don't you think? The henchman gets eager. I see a fair mute of faces in the crowd. Oh my goodness, that I haven't seen before. And some faces I used to know are gone. I can't suppress the shiver that runs down my spine at the thought of what could possibly happen to them. So, men, what would even the scales? A finger! Okay, I'll take a finger! A henchman shouts on the excitement, and the tone makes my blood run cold. A finger, two fingers. Wait a minute. Now we doing too much. Too much. I'm not trying to have the alien model right now. I'm not trying to have the alien model. One finger. One finger's enough. The men laughs at the casual one uproar and the reality of my fingers weren't at the stake right now of them. I fidget against my own brain, scramble to fight against my own brain, and desperately want to dissociate. I just gotta be quiet. Oh, Winnie! Oh, water bottle C, you're so popular! No, no. Look like they want. Look like they want any part of you. Yo, I do not give a crap. Please. We're so dead, bro. We're so dead. Double laughs, generally enjoying my fear and the chaos. The crowd goes wild, and my stomach chunks violently. So we have our conclusion then. The men cheer. He holds up his hand and the knife and replaces it with a large machete. Wait a minute. Reply, bring the ice. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Just cut one finger off. One finger, bro. One finger, one finger. Double turns to me smiling. So here's the deal, honey. He unwraps my ties and grabbing one of my wrists and slamming my hand down on the cinder block in front of me. I'm going to cut two fingers off. Oh my gosh, bro. I am gonna rock the alien look. Hey, at least it's not the actually no, it's the Ethan Winters. Ethan Winter lost two of his hands, bro. But it wasn't cut off. Hmm. Do my left hand. That's not my dominant hand. I'd rather keep my dominant fingers. I'm gonna cut two of your fingers off. One of them I will keep for myself and the little token of appreciation appearance of what you did. And the other I'll give back to you. Oh, nicely cut the big ice bag, bro. That's not that's not good. That is bad. Really bad. Really bad. And also my desk is shifting. That's why I'm moving around. Oh my gosh. I'll even let you choose which finger you want to keep. Oh my goodness. Okay. Which I think hold on. Let me try to rock. I'm trying to I'm over here conversing. I won't have a full grip. Hold on. Let me see if I can open a water bottle. I can open a water bottle. Cut off the pinky and ring. Pinky and ring. I want you to have that decision because I love you. This is not love. Homie, this is not love, bro. Get this baloney love out my face, bro. No! Oh man, it broke. It broke. Oh well. Anyway, get that stupid I love you out my face, bro. Get that stupid I love you. I love you, babe. No, you don't. You just cut it off my fingers. And my little hook for my thing broke. So we're so dead, guys. We are so dead unless someone does a huge miracle. Then you'll be free. Then you'll be free to, despite the search for ER to reattach it for you. Then you'll be free to desperately search for ER to reattach it for you. Oh my gosh, can I? Just like I desperately search and search for you. You didn't take the hint. I didn't want your ass. Chat, we're so guys. Emperors, we're so dead. He leans back and swallows a smile on his lips. He folds my fingers accept accept my index. Wait, folding my finger. Wait, no, you're not cutting the index finger off. No. No. I'll let you cut the ring and pinky. Ring and pinky. Ring and pinky. Not the index. Ring and pinky. Oh no, ring and pinky. Ring and pinky. Please. Don't squirm too much. So much. If I manage, I'll cut off too low and they won't be able to reattach. He touches the cold knife to my fingers, making a small cut where he plans to aim. My stomach twists. Yo, can I get a I attempt to look away, but his hand was with a mention quickly moves to my face. Close my eyes. He grabs my jaw, forcing my face back to the original position. Don't you dare look away from me. From this. You have to witness the loss of something valuable, just like I did. Me take the end. I don't want you. I got this. If you close your eyes, I will take what? I'll take another finger for good measure. Hold on. So cutting three. Okay, that's decent, but he's cutting the index finger off. So maybe just the, oh no, if he cuts the first three like ring to index, oh that's so hard to pick up with the pinky and the thumb. What about a ring and thumb's pretty good. Why am I debating of like okay, whatever. If you close your eyes, I'll take another finger for good measure. Tears begin to streak down my face. Oh, Winnie. Oh, it's okay. Double chews, stroking away the tears before moving back to my wrist. Don't cry, honey. This will be over before you blink. The tears refuse to stop as I begin to sob out of fear. I'll take care of you nicely throughout the healing process, promise. Get away from my face, bro. Can I space? I can actually space out, but I think in this situation I would be like extremely panicky. He leans forward and places a few kisses on my tear-stained cheeks throughout his mask. He then leans back with a wide smile under his mask. I shake knowing that what is coming next. He raised a large knife in in what it feels in slow motion. Yes! Yes, Ray! Yes, Ray! Yes, I mean binary star! Yes! What the fuck do you think you're doing? Wait, you're not dressed up as fuck. I thought he was in costume. Well, it doesn't matter. You saved me, bro. W Ray. I look at disbelief. Ray? I start to yell under my mouth gag. Double is going to kill him if he stays here. I panic, but my screams are stopped by the gag and that wraps my mouth. Double becomes annoyed and grabs my face violently, looking me square in the eyes. I become silent at Double's stare. Ray seems incredibly upset. Let go. Ooh, ah. Ray saving me. Ray glares at Double, who just laughs. Ooh. Ray saved me. I can keep my hand. I can keep my three fingers, pinky and ring. I love y'all, but y'all was gonna lose. He gets up, facing Ray, who steps closer. I'm sorry, who are you? Ray just stares at the same deep glare and enduring on his face. Looks for your own well-being. I advise you to just move along. You're interrupting a provincial moment here. There was nothing, anything. Alexa, what is pivotal?
The adjective pivotal is usually defined as of, relating to, or serving as a pin.
Alexa, stop. Preventable moment. There was nothing pointing. There actually it was pointing. That knife was pointing straight at my fingers. Let go of Winnie. Ooh. Now Double looks ticked off. Ah, you saved me, thank you. Let me take Winnie and go, and then you can, your croonies, croonies, could be free to do whatever you do. Woo! W! Yes! I like that idea! I like that idea! Double laughs without humor. Fine. You want to stick around? Don't tell me. I didn't warn you. Ray Stern's voice cuts off Double. I don't think you heard me properly. I said fuck off. Ooh. Ray eyes flashed a familiar red. I thought homie was wearing contacts, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. This whole entire time I really thought Ray was wearing contacts. Or he about to laser beam somebody. Oh yeah, what he say gonna put there gonna be a hole through this phone? Yeah, he about to laser beam this man. Shoot him down. A red glow I have seen the per poster and new programs for years. Double laughs. Oh, you had to got to be fucking kidding me. Double turns to me incredulously. I didn't die. Listen here. My character in Winnie piece actually Winnie outside Winnie, aka Winnie in real life, got it, and MC Winnie didn't get it. So, so actually, we can't get blamed because we just pieced this together. Like I don't know how long you kept knocked out. This is your watchdog fucking binary star? Yes, I've been thinking I just found out about homie. And did we meet a month ago? Or like a couple? How long did we know binary? How long did we know Ray? I think like a couple of months. Actually, not a couple months, like a couple of weeks, or like literally, I will say the max of 3 weeks we knew this man. Double Pace is clearly frustrated. Don't blame me. Out of everyone, this is your hero boy toy, and no. Okay, you know what? Let him keep talking. I'm gagged right now, so I can't say shit. God damn it. Ray just stands there, glaring at Double. Ray shoots a glance at my face, and my expression has become more fierce. His expression becomes even more fierce than ever. Fine, whatever. I guess I'll be the first to take down Binary Star then. You mean take? No, you ain't taking my goat down. You getting your ass whooped, bro. You ain't take. Ooh. Double throws a knife, but in a split second, it is cut down by a angry red laser. With a yell, the henchmen run towards Ray with their weapons in tow. I thought he was like dressed up, but like he's already pissed off, bro. Oh my goodness, let's flying. You know what? I'm not complaining, bro. Screw all these people. Yo, screw all these people. They can die. They shoot. They can die in Minecraft. They can all die in Minecraft. We're so good, guys. Not now. What the? I got a burp, guys. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Blood splatter across my body as the entrance to the left of me is sliced clearly in two. His blood splatter against the ground. What what happens next is only what you can describe as one-sided bloodbath. I'm not complaining. I'm alive. The henchmen soon realized they had no competition for the top hero, Binary Star. Some attempt to flee, but that didn't stop Binary from slaughtering them like the children stomping on a lion ants. As I sat up, several body parts dropped on the ground like a Kiata party favors. Organs spilling out of the torso mid-run, they splayed across the ground with splattering that made my mind go numb. Took advantage of Binary Story being distracted with his henchmen in a split second. Dabble used his ability and phased away. I thought he was going to use his ability to grab me and teleport away. I'm dead serious. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. My mind was no longer living in the same moment. My body was. Oh, wait! Now think about our MC. Oh. I think our MC is like in such a terrible mindset that what Double did is like Double's like, oh, this person got hurt because of you. So now she's gonna think in this mindset. Well, even though like I'm the reason I'm calling them she because that's my pronouns, but whatever. Um, she's gonna think that them dying is her fault right now. Like all these people dying is her fault. I may feel different, but she may feel different than what I feel. I couldn't move. Oh yeah, I read this. After what felt like hours, but like only a few minutes, the last body crackling against the floor, as the concrete floor was decorated like a abstract painting, Vanessa approaches me. Hello. He hunches down with the knife he picked up from the ground. With the knife, he cuts the ties from my wrist. I notice I notice eyes are back to black. Some part of me is thankful for it, but like a gun with the safety gun, I feel as a relief as I knowing danger is only an impulse away. Winnie, are you okay? I can see him say something in the far off place, but my brain does not register. Winnie? He brushed my cheek with his sleeve. I can only feel the wet being smeared off. I existed in a different world at this point. I can't even feel my beating heart or my uneven breath. I simply know they are there without me And that is all. I look at him, face smeared with death. He has a particular expression, something I can't quite place. Don't worry, we're going to get you home. As he says my name, I try to respond, but no words surface. Do you think you can get up? Like a puppet, I try to follow his words, but the minute I stand up, the world spins and I plummet towards darkness. I wake up with a start. Seeing my roof, feeling my bed sheets helps me to the ground and helps to ground me. When did I change into my pajamas? Oh, I helped. I yelled in surprise, whipping my head towards the window. You smoke? Like, why am I worried about that? Uh, but ew, we are so out of it. By the window leans Casual Ray. He smokes cigarettes, blowing the smoke out the window. We looked at each other in silence for a minute before he speaks. You slept pretty deeply. You were out of it. It would probably be the best if you get some more sleep. My body shakes at the memories of this that swarmed me. Does that mean it wasn't a dream? You weren't dreaming. Did he just read my thoughts? Sorry, it's a bad habit. I touch my face. There is no blood on it. How? Ray glimpses and blows more smoke out the window. You don't remember taking a shower when you got back. I shake my head, slowly feeling confused. Some distant memories start to return. It will probably all come back when enough rest. Just try to take it easy for now. I tried to find a proper response, but words don't formate. I nod. Ray sighs. Oh, can I come over there? I slowly nodded again, unsure if I completely meant it. Like my character is so out of it. I generally actually feel so bad. I don't have a sad emote, so I can't make my character my model to look sad. Ray pushes himself off the wall and leans against. He placed the cigarette in the ashtray and turns towards me. Oh. He approached me and I can't help but to flinch. He carefully sits down on the edge of my bed and I couldn't help but to scoff further away from him. I'm sorry for what you had to see. I didn't want you to see me like that. You know what? Let's just say thank you for saving me. That was honestly a nightmare. I don't think I'm going to get over that for like most of my life. And to be honest, I'm probably at least a bit traumatized. Ray avoids eye contact. He looks uncomfortable. I'm sorry for showing you that. I wasn't thinking. I panicked, which is new for me. It wasn't pleasant to say at least. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of my mind of the carriage for a long time. But without you, I'll be forever at the whims of Dumbledore. I'll be dead. Even if I survive, he took me again. Long enough at the whims of Double, and I'll be dead either way. So thanks for saving me, Ray. Ray gives a small sympathetic smile. I smile back wide, trying to lighten the atmosphere. Or I guess I should say the top hero binary star. Ray groans. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that me being binary star was something you would never piece together. I pieced together pretty quickly. I wasn't convinced at the beginning because of your hair. Because homie's hair was short. Your hair was short. How's your hair getting longer? She probably put it in a ponytail. Looking professional. Sorry. You don't seem completely different from your hair persona. Ray gives me a level look. That guy and I have nothing in common. Well, either way, I think I like Ray better than him anyways. Ray smirks. That's the first. I open my mouth to reply, but I am cut off by the dull pain on my jaw. How? I remember realizing that it was the place where Double grabbed me before. Ray comes closer. Period. What's up? Let me see. Yo, what's up, Ray? What's up? He softly turns my face so he could see where the pain was originating from. His face falls into a deep frown. I don't think you want to look in the mirror for a couple of days. Yeah, it's heavily bruised, ain't it? A couple of days? I need to go grocery shopping. What? What? To buy more mac and cheese? No, you don't. What? It's best if you stay here. I'm about to protest, but Ray firms his voice a little. I haven't found Double Vision yet. Ooh, Double Vision, that's his full name, but hey, I got the first half. My mouth strains into a tight line. Ray's voice softens. Don't worry, I'm going to keep searching. After that, Bloodbath Double has probably already ran from the hills. Ray gives an uncomfortable chuckle. Maybe, but it's good to stay vigilant. I scanned his thoughts back at the warehouse, and he seems to have a history with you. So it's probably best for you to stay inside here, where I can protect you. Ray forces a smile. You still look exhausted. Ray moves back to the window, looking out at the night view and concrete buildings and urban sprawl. He pulls out another cigarette, bringing it to his lips. Try to get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on you until I have to go to work. I soon became taken by exhaustion of the day and drift off to sleep. Alright. I wake up with the senses that I had dreamt about Ray. I. Oh my. Okay. Sorry. I just woke up. I drowsily looked around the room. Ray must have left for work already. Part of me was a little disappointed. I get up and inspected the fridge. It was pretty empty, so I settled on eating some leftovers. Throughout the day, I shift between watching TV programs, playing on my phone, and reading my book. After a few hours of being lazy, I feel the exhaustion setting in. The sun is beginning to set. Yep, go to bed. I decided to stretch to keep my blood flowing to my legs. Tap, 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 tap. When I glance to where the noise is coming from, I notice a small black cat at my window. How did a cat get 5 stories up, yo? It better been either Ray who put that cat up there and not Double. Cause Double scares me. Double literally scares me. I immediately opened the window and grabbed the cat, bringing it in the apartment. Oh, this cat looks so cute. Oh my gosh, what were you doing out there, kitty? The cat wiggles in my arms and I let it down in my apartment. The cat wanders around the apartment, sniffing everything its small nose can reach. I sit on the bed watching the cat. When the cat finished whatever rounds it was making, it stares at me curiously. Do you want to play? I dig into my closet to find a basket of the cat care items that I probably should have given away ages ago. Dang, I had that on deck. I pulled out a fresh feather toy and crouched down in front of the cat. The cat stares up at the feather toy with a unamused look. I bounce the toy up and down, but it fails to interest the cat, who just rubs its paw against its face instead. I try a few more toys, but the cat even seems amused with my frustration. Eventually, the cat turns around, stretching up towards my bed. You want to get up there? I carefully pick up the cat and place it onto my bed. If it's a stray cat, I would not put it because I'm scared of fleas. Ugh. After sniffing around a bit, the cat lays down. It looks so comfy. I can't help but yawn as well. I decided to follow suit, laying on the bed and the blanket on the bed blanket by the rare warm sun. The cat gets up and walks over to me. It curls up next to me, its soft, warm comforting me. Aw, that's so cute. How did you get here, kitty? You must have a line to find your way up to 5 stories. I murmured to the cat. The cat gives a soft meow, almost looking proud of its accomplishments. I pet and take the cat. It purrs in response. Between the warmth and the sun and the cat curled up next to me, I soon get tired and my eyes refuse to stay open. I can't help but fall asleep when the cat besides me. Aw, we knocked out. The door clicks closed and my eyes drift open. Still tired? Oh, see what I mean? He got short hair. Okay, whatever. I'm being distracted by the wrong thing. What's up, Ray? Ray walks in full hero attire on carrying a sizable duffel bag. His expression looks more exhausted than usual. Part of his hero outfit is ripped different areas. I glance at partially nasty slashes on his side. Ray's eyes follow my eyes and covers the slash with his arm. It looks worse than it is, I promise. It looks worse than what it is. Okay. Okay. Cool, not suspicious. Uh, I get up and take a closer look, but Ray quickly takes a step back. No, no. I rushed here to check on you, so I haven't taken a shower yet. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's okay. I just can't guarantee I don't smell entirely horrible right now. Do you want to shower here? Oh, do you mind? I was just stopping by here to make sure you're doing okay. I was going to head to mine and come back here later, but I guess that would save me a trip. Yeah, feel free. There should be some fresh towels in the bathroom. I look at him. I don't think you'll fit in my clothes, though. Ray drops his duffel bag on the ground. No worries. I always take extra clothes to work. Never know what's going to happen here, right? I push out the memories of the carnage out from my mind. I'm gonna be honest, I literally forgot about that carnage. True. Yeah. Ray surely senses what I was thinking looks somewhat awkward. No, don't make it awkward. No! He forces a smile. I'm going to. He gestures towards the bathroom. Yeah, of course. He centered towards the bathroom. I'm laying right back in bed. A couple of seconds later, Ray speaks through the door. Hey, Winnie. Yeah? Why am I going to the door? I approach the bathroom door. Do you mind helping me with something? It's nothing weird. Okay. Sure, do you want me to come in? Yeah. What the frick just happened? Hey, what's up? I need to get put down. I open the door to see Ray hunched over the sink. The top part of his jumpsuit is off and his hair hangs partially wet. I eyed the gash on his side, red and angry looking. I can't reach the top part that well. Do you mind cleaning it? Yo, he got all these cuts on his body. Gosh. And he got muscles. Oh my gosh. Wait, during that photo shoot, do you just like put a lot of makeup on the cuts? Like on the scars, I mean? Alright. I was thinking of the no whatever. We're gonna click. We're gonna click. Ray looks away awkwardly. Okay, you can say no if you want. Nah, it's fine. I'll just wash it in the sour water and hope it gets good enough. What were you fighting? Ray says he knows what I'm getting at. A crawler? The type of alien that you saw before. Their attacks are becoming more frequent, and it was destroying the city. Okay. I walked towards Ray, grabbing the bottle of hydroproxyzin from his hand. I cleaned the wound, as thoughtful as I could. Ray doesn't even flinch the touch of hydroproxin. He sighs. Thanks, Winnie. Eh, no problem. I stand awkwardly trying not to stare at Ray's undressed upper half. I'm gonna take a shower now. Oh, right. I'll get out of your hair. We saw something. Good. As I open the door, it suddenly closes by the weight behind me. I turned around to see Ray's looming over my body. What happened? Oh, he stares intensely, his face coming even closer. He pauses just as his breath drifted across my face. Ray lifts a hand to my face, brushing his thumb across my cheek. He then holds up a small black hair. What? Hold up a small black hair at them. must have been sitting on my face. My face heats up. Oh, it's my cat. You want to see my cat? There was a cat in here earlier, and a cat on the fifth floor. That's see. Oh, I didn't even wasn't suspicious of the cat. I was just petting the cat, and then I was like, I hope Double did not put that cat up there. Like, I'm much unsure how to explain it. Maybe a neighbor let it out. A silence just between us. Some dark emotion shifts under Ray's eyes that I can't quite place. I glance down the gash on Ray's side. Oh, the red is starting to bloom and run. Oh shoot, maybe you should. Was I too rough? Does it hurt? Before I could process what is happening, Ray grabs my wrist, pressing it deeply to his side. I can feel the bandage grow damp. Oh, with blood under the pressure of my hand. Maybe we should probably get that patched up again. Ha ha ha. He looks at me, completely expressionless. His dark eyes seemingly bottomless. Oh, chill, you were good. I try to get my hand away, but he only presses it deeper onto his side, my fingers digging into the wound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, stop. Yep, beginning to feel a bit sick by the flesh slowly being parted by my fingertips. Oh my gosh, what's happening? He lets go of my wrist. I usually take a step back, cornered into the door. No, Winnie, nothing. You can do well. Oh, nothing you could do will hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. This is the price I pay for protecting humanity. While you play with cats. What? What? Yo! Why are you taking your anger out on me? Even though I was afraid of a villain. His tone sounded almost sardonic. I wasn't really sure what he meant. I tried to search his face, but it remains expressionless. Ray cool gaze never once leave my own. So are you joining me then? If that was a flirt to get me into the shower, that's crazy. But literally, didn't you just aggressively grab my hand? I'm not complaining though. Stars. Ray reaches to the shower, turning it on. You seem to be taking your sweet time leaving, so I assume you want to shower or something. I smirk just across Ray's face as he starts to pull down the rest of it. Oh my gosh! Sorry, pulling the rest of his jumpsuit, and it looks looser to his waist. Asshole! I mumble, leaving the bathroom. Ray chuckles as the door clicks shut. I can hear Ray give a tired sigh as the shower water hits his body. Having the natural hero binary in my small apartment felt surreal. The high standard is set for all heroes past to present currently in my shower. Not as a binary star, but as Ray. The same Ray that would have stopped in a black coffee shop looking like he hasn't gotten an ounce of sleep for at least a week. The same Ray that was skeptically try a green latte who would carry my groceries for me. To be honest, I wasn't sure exactly how to feel. They seemed like two completely different people, yet the evidence was clear in front of me. He's just putting on a visage. Who are you, Binary Star? The sun continues to set, a bright red closing in on nighttime. Where's the cat? Soon enough, Ray out of the bathroom, clothed in a comfy sweater and jeans as normal. Have you eaten? He glances at me while drying off his hair with a towel. I shake my head. No, I'm not too hungry. Hey, I'll take free food. I'm a big bag. Uh, you should eat. At least something your body has been through a lot. I'll order you some food. Oh, wow, my hero. A little smirk plays on Ray's lips. And don't you forget it, Star. Hey, what kind of food do you like? I shrug. Maybe something comforting. Ray chuckles. Catch. He tossed me his phone and leans against the wall. Get whatever you want. See, this angle makes him more attractive. Alright, let me stop. Me. Whatever I want, huh? Maybe I feel somewhat Wabi and lobster. Alright, that's crazy. I peek up at Ray who smirks down at me. Are you trying to scare me? Get two. I groan. You're no fun. I fight villains all day. A little brat like you is hardly enough to push my buttons. Well, insult, huh? Ray laughs, brushing a hand through his damp hair. Part of me wondered how Ray would react if he found out that I used to be a small-time villain. Didn't he go through Double's memories and piece that thing together? Okay, I don't know. When when he pushed his hair back, I noticed his pierced ears. Kind of strange for a hero like you to have his ears pierced. Did he actually ever have his ears pierced in his hero thing? The freak? Hmm? You think so? It doesn't really fit the hero image. Yeah, I guess not. When did you get them pierced? Sometimes when I was a teenager. I don't exactly remember when, to be honest. Went through the rubblest phase, huh? Something like that. They were so strict at NAHA. It was hard to not to be a shitty rebellious teenager at least once. A lot of people gets recruited into being a hero, but you were basically one from birth, huh? I was talented like that. Did you still get to do like normal kid things? Right face falls for half a second before snapping back to its original expression. Of course, my childhood was pretty normal, even boring. Somehow, I don't get the feeling that you can be the judge of what normal things are. Yeah, no, I cannot be the judge. I was poor. Was my character poor? I'm pretty sure lattes aren't usually green. No, no, you had a matcha latte. Rude. I hold up his phone. If I, if, as if I would throw it. Ray chuckles. It wasn't a joke. A joke. It was a joke. A joke. I glare at him, phone still in the air. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sure you had a very normal upbringing and turned out very normal from it. No, I didn't. Why are we, why are we to ourselves? No, I didn't. I lower the phone and Ray sits next to me on the bed. I hand his phone back. You didn't order anything. I can just do it on my own phone. I don't want to have you spend your money on me like that. Ray rolls his eyes. I'll go out and pick you up something then. There is some food in the fridge. I'll just find something from there. No, I got nothing but boxes of macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness, a nice bowl of udon would be nice. Actually, lobsters does not sound that bad, not gonna lie. I get up over the fridge, finding some fruit. Snacks on. Order something to eat. Like, bro, I'm actually craving something spicy, not gonna lie. Ray narrows his eyes as the smallest amount of food, but doesn't even comment. I sit on the kitchen counter and start to eat the fruit. Yeah, just give me the freaking phone. So what are those alien things anyway? Ray size. We aren't really sure. Every couple of weeks they send one or two more. Lately it has been happening more frequently. They are really destructive and seems to kill rather than eat or capture. So you have to be really careful if you don't end up around one. Their sight isn't too good, but they have excellent hearing. Ooh, that's scary. Ray approaches me, looking down at me from where I sit on the counter. If you are ever in trouble, just yell for me, and no matter where I am, I will save you. Well, that that's period, Ray. His intense gaze pierces my eyes. I look away. His deepless eyes make me feel flustered. He placed his hand on my face, redirecting it back towards my to his own. He brushed away some of the fruit juice I didn't realize was on my cheek. Ne- it's never boring around. It's never boring with you around. That's for sure. I blush embarrassed. Yo, I turn my head but can't turn my eyeballs. But they will probably keep dripping. After finishing my fruit, I throw away the count on the counter and head towards my bed, flipping on the TV. There was a special on music that was hit top charts lately. Oh look, there's Blaze. I didn't know that he was in a band. Ray sits next to me. Yeah, I don't think he is in for the love of the music though. What kind of music do you like? Ray looks at me with a smile playing on his lips. I don't know. I don't really go out of my way to listen to any specific kind of music. That's me for real. Cause like I can't really pick what genre I really like. I got weird core music. Whatever's on the radio, it's fine, I guess. Really? You give me the vibe that you'll be into classic rock or something. Are you calling me old or something? No, not at all. Good. You aren't allowed to comment on my age unless you can outrun me. There is going to come a day where I can. Ray scoffs. Not on your life, kid. Too proud. The article says my pride is what's sexy about me. You search yourself on the internet? That's embarrassing, Ray. I will never admit to something like that. I would, if I was popular, I would search myself on the internet. I'm not even joking. The internet, no, not really. Magazines sometimes, when I see one of my name on the cover, it's hard not to be curious. Magazines? I take it back. You really are an old man. Ray smiles, looks a little annoyed. You are such a little brat. I laugh. Blaze's face shows across the screen, sweating on the stage while he was screaming into the microphone. You know he came and ordered to coffee once. I vaguely remember your coworker mentioned it. I guess Blaze wasn't there for coffee. He wouldn't take no for answer. He was very determined on taking me out to dinner. I'm not stupid enough to think that for someone like him, a offer like that is simply a nice invitation. Yeah, he probably wanted a one night stand, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I get the feeling that he's the type to feel owned after taking someone out to dinner. Ray had a deep frown. His silence was a bit unraveling. I attempt to lighten the mood. I don't know how you survived with him as your psychic. I couldn't even survive 15 minutes around that guy. After a while, I essentially fired him, but the NAHA decided to just promote him into a hero in order to preserve my clean record. Oh, I mean, fire somebody is. Hmm, what's NAHA? A smirk quirked on Ray's lips. North America Hero Association. You really don't know anything about heroes, huh? I roll my eyes. Do you want me to freak out over you? Oh my gosh. Binary stars in my apartment. I can now die happy. Ray chuckles. If it's you, I don't even mind shaking your hand or autographing your forehead. Wait, forehead? Do people ask for that? You would be surprised what people ask for. I shuddered. Ray gets up and position himself against the farther familiar wall. You should get some sleep. It's late, and your body is probably still healing from the shock. Some part of me does feel nervous about Ray in my very small apartment. He smirks at me and I look away, with remembering that he can read my thoughts. He lights a cigarette. Get some sleep. I'll watch over you until my shift. Don't you need a rest? Somewhat suggestive. I can't sleep alone. Ha, Ray, I can't sleep alone. Excuse me? My flight skills are terrible. Let me back up this history. I probably could good. I'm too scared to sleep alone. So can you sleep with me? You stare at Ray pleadingly. Ray sighs and he puts out his cigarette and closes the window. He approaches the side of the bed. I have to report to the office in a few hours, so I won't be able to stay all night. Just till I fall asleep. Please, Ray. I give my biggest plea. Eyes at Ray's eyes. Fine, scoot over. Ray takes off his outer sweater, making a comment before how it smelled like smoke. I scoot over, leaving room for the charcoal tired looking man. The bed dips as Ray gets in. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Ray? What's up, Ray? Yeah. Once in the bed, props his head on his hand, looking down at me. He looks awkward and somewhat comfortable. He shifts his gaze away, avoiding eye contact. I continue to glaze at him. He pushes my face away lightly. Stop. You are so far away. I'm so cold. So cold. It's almost like I'm all alone and I feel like maybe I'll get scared again. Yo, that was too much. Rick groans. Fine. He wraps an arm around my waist, easily pulling me closer into him. His chest feels firmly warm and padded by his sweater. So that's what you were hiding underneath the flimsy sweater, Mr. Ray. It's not flumpy. And don't think shit like that when you are this close to me. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, it's not like I asked you to read my thoughts. It's not like I want to. It's hard to when you are this close. Pervert. Ex- what? Alexa, what is EXHIBITIONIST?
Exhibitionist is usually defined as a person who behaves in ways intended to attract attention or display his or her powers,
Okay,
personality.
Alexa, stop. I forgot she said the word. Alexa, repeat that.
Sorry, there is nothing to repeat.
You're useless. Expeditionalist? I left
Sorry,
out.
what did you say?
Alexa, shush, shush, shush. Go quiet, go quiet. Turn off. Ray ruffles my hair. Stop being a brat and get some sleep. I mustered all the sarcasm I can. Yes, sir. I could feel Ray's. Oh my gosh. Okay. I could feel Ray's whatchamacallit twitch in his pants, and he shifts slightly away from me. Obviously, I can't say. I probably cannot say what the word is. Even though I've been saying the word, I probably cannot say the word what it's applied to. I shove my body closer to his. Don't play with me, Winnie. You need sleep. You know what I need. Oh, oh. Yes, now go to. I think part of your. Sorry. I think part of your body knows what I need. Oh, I'm getting bold. Click that option just to be shits and giggles. I can feel him getting increasingly harder. Winnie, if you keep being a fucking tease, neither of us is going to get any sleep tonight. Ooh, that is a promise. Ooh. Ray leads in, his hot whisper breath brushed over the shell of my ear. Ooh, you are stepping on my last ounce of self-control, Winnie. Ray's tone was suited in a warning. I sighed in defeat. Fine, I'll stop. Good. Ray pats my head, slowly weaving his fingers in into my hair. His other arm wraps firmly around my waist. With with the comfort of Ray right next to me, I'm able to drift into sleep. Not the freak out. When I wake up next morning, Ray is nowhere to be found. I stretch and gets up. I spot a note on the bedside table. I left some breakfast for you in the fridge. Please refrain from going outside if you have to call me first. Rest up, Winnie. I'll see you again tonight. I noticed the additional note on the bottom. P.S. I didn't get a single wink of sleep thanks to somebody. I won't name names. I think he's referring to somebody who starts with a W and ends with a W. Um And yeah, I think it's referring to someone who got two I's, two N's, and two W's in their name. I spent most of the day sitting around reading and flipping through TV. There was a special showing of on Heroes. Despite Binary Star being rated the top hero, there wasn't actually much information about him. His parents died when he was young, and so he was taken in by the top hero at the time, Still Sheriff. Still Sheriff lovingly raised him as a normal boy, as training him into the hero that we know today. I decided to search Still Sheriff on the internet to learn more about him. Nothing. 10 Reasons Why Still Sheriff is a true Golden Age hero. Still Sheriff is reaching his 60s, but even in retirement, he isn't slowing down. All the top results were articles felt very PR driven. I decided to check social media to get a better understanding of a common opinion. Ooh. The first result that appears was the thread from a couple weeks ago and assumed like 120 likes. Thread. Still Sheriff got away with everything. He should have been talking about it. Gotten away from with everything? What? I clicked on the thread and to read. During the golden age of heroes in the 80s, Still Sheriff was quite popular. Now he seems to be living remotely and out of the spotlight as his name has been steeped into controversy. The thread has long been established in boiling down to the gross mixture of power. Still Sheriff has been caused many sexual harassments and worse. Whoa! Not only that, but he seems to have been blatantly homophobic and machistic in the past. What is the? Oh, hold on, Alexa. What is I? Wait, Alexa. What is MISOGYNISTIC?
The adjective misogynistic is usually defined as reflecting or exhibiting hatred, dislike,
Alexa, stop. Okay, because like I heard the word, I just never do the meaning of it. Um, After retirement, he spiraled into alcoholism and lived in a remote area in Oklahoma. Dang, y'all know where he lives? Nobody sees much of him anymore, but his 60th birthday is coming up, and reunited feeling about him is amongst the populace. I can't help but to be wondering how someone like that has may have impacted on Ray. Apparently, Ray had never had any brothers or sisters, so after his parents fasting, Still Sheriff was the only one that Ray could call family. I wonder how Ray feels about him. I will not bring him up. I decided to shake the weird feeling and change the channel. It lands on the news across the screen showing some heroes fighting the alien, and we're about to see whatchamacallit. I watched the live news segment, but I don't catch a familiar flash of blue, blonde, and red. I thought Ray said he had work today. He did. Probably. He's probably doing something else. I don't know. I tried to shrug off the suspicion. I'm sure heroes have assignments that aren't in the public eye. While scrolling on social media, I see someone talking about their fanfic writing tips. I wonder if Ray had fan fictions about him. Most likely. Actually, no, not most likely. Definitely. It's just a fanfics of Binary Star. Most of them were admirably great portrayals of Binary Star that is shown in the media. Can't help but laugh to myself. And the difference between the fan portray of Binary Star and how Ray actually acts. As the nightclub continued around them, Binary starts leaning closer, his voice becoming softer. YN, your smile has the power to ignite lights within me, a light that burns brighter than a danger I face. I have fallen deeply in love with you. YN breast catches in her throat as she stared into Binary Star's memory red gaze. I wave of emotion washed over her, threatened to pull her into the sea, and she found herself able to form words. Instead of, she expresses her feelings through a heartful smile that mirrors his own. Lion's heart soaring had his words, her eyes shining with the unspoken affection. She had deep connection with Binary Star, one that exceeded beyond his heroic persona. I scrolled past a couple of chapters of a lovey-dovey stuff to find a What? Reese crew part? Ooh, my goodness. Binary Star looks down at me with the lust draped across his ruby eyes, his formed chest heavy in luxury promises. Wyan, I need you more than light itself. E- Ever since I saw you at the club dancing your worries away, I knew I needed you desperately. I will save you from the world over and over again just to have your body once. He places a deep, needy kiss onto my lips, hands falling drips and curves around my body. I can't suppress a moan. Bro, I don't know if y'all seen those like I don't know if y'all see like the boys reading their Wattpads. I can feel their cringe. I feel the exact cringe that I be watching in their videos. Like, imagine this, whatever, like this fantasy. Okay, let me explain what I'm referring to. Like, you know, the boys when they was reading the Wattpad stories, and there's like people shipping themselves and like going crazy, and it's like feels so awkward reading a fanfic of someone you're close with. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Binary Star gives me a sprite smile. Don't worry, I will treat your body with care, dear Wyan, just like when I saved the bridge from collapsing. I laughed out loud. I wonder if the exclusively in character is because no one really knows how Binary Star would react to being horny. Even word, every word makes me laugh as I can't help imagine Ray saying these ridiculous lines. Time flies by as I become absorbed in Binary Star fanfic. Yo, I better quickly delete everything I just had on that. Well, he can read minds. Never mind. The door sounds of Ray enters through my apartment door. After walking, he paused, giving me a curious look. You look like you're up to no good, Winnie. And I'm going to make sure I keep my distance. I don't know how your mind reading works. Is it like you had to touch somebody to like read their minds or something like I don't know. Hi, he looks tired, smiling a bit like smoke. You aren't in your hero uniform. I didn't do any frontline hero work today, just paperwork. I h- I hopped and approached him. You smell like smoke. What? Do I? Sorry. If there was a fire near the office, it must have settled in my hair. Mind if I take a shower here? Sure. Sure, you know where the towels are. Thanks. Ray showers and smells of soap fills up the apartment. I put on some music and open up the window to let some fresh air in. I think back to the news on the TV earlier today. It was a little weird that building fire wasn't featured. Ray gets out of the shower, drying his hair off with a towel. Ray, I think I'm going a little star crazy. I don't know how much more time I'll be able to keep cooped up inside. Ray grimaces. I know, I'm sorry. I just worried I'm just worried something will happen to you again and I won't be able to find you. I was actually thinking. In the meantime, until we find Double, would you like to move in with me? Hey. Ah! My place is larger, so you can move around a bit more. It also has better security, so you won't have to feel worried about staying here. I chew on my lip. I don't know. That's kind of sudden. Yo, he pats my head. I guess that was a bit sudden. Sorry. Just think about it. I don't think it's very safe for you here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. As long as Double's around and knows where you live, there is a chance that he could come get you at any time. And Homie could teleport. And honestly, that scares me, Winnie. There isn't much. Ooh, Ray's phone buzzes. Sorry, I have to take this. He picks it up, leaving my apartment. My heart can't stop pounding at his offer. What the hell? That was so sudden. He isn't wrong that I am a very worrying position. But abandoning my apartment to move in with him seems extreme. After half an hour or so, the phone, I can hear the footsteps door close. Ray returns inside. Sorry, some work stuff. No worries. Have you eaten yet? I shake my head. And actually order something, not yet. Can I make you something? What? You do not have to cook me a meal in my apartment. I don't mind. He walks towards the small kitchenette. To be honest, I enjoy cooking. I don't get a lot of opportunities to cook for someone else. So I like to, if that's okay with you. I guess so. I feel bad I should be cooking for you. It gives me a little smirk. I'm not sure if I could trust your cooking. That's crazy. But you trust me to make your coffee every day. You act like I poisoned you. I'm a person to poison, so you wouldn't do any damage to me with that method. You say that as if I could do damage to you in other ways. Ray smiles as he starts to chop some vegetables. I watch him in the kitchen as my music plays in the background. He was surprisingly skilled at cooking. Soon enough, dinner was made, and I sit down at the table with Ray. The veggie pasta smells delicious. Oh, that sounds good, not gonna lie. Wow, Ray. Looks proud at his work. The dive in. I thought he said divine in. Dive in. I muttered a thank you for the meal start eating. Wow. Ray laughs. The pasta was incredibly good. If you have any preferences, let me know. I could cook you just about anything. This is so good. I'll be happy with this again. Noted. I make a quick work of the dinner, not realizing how hungry I got. After dinner, I tried to do the dishes, but Ray ended up helping anyways. It was a strange feeling living together, even though we technically weren't. When cleanup was done, we sat and chatted about various things. My place has a pretty large kitchen, and it does feel like a shame not to use it. Aw. So I try to make most of it. I look at Ray. What? Did you write? Oh no. No, do not blame me. Oh, nah. No. No. Did you write this? No. It's a fanfic. There are a thousand of these. He smirks appears on Ray's lips. He leans towering over me closer. Is this the kind of stuff you like, Winnie? Who? Who? Why am I being blamed for something? A dangerous smile stretches across his face. Do you do you want me to drag you to the back of the club? Ooh, and take you all for myself? Oh, I mean, while covering your mouth so the others, while covering your mouth so the others don't hear as you desperately moan my name. Mm, oh, my teasing has fully backfired. Ray gives a look of warning. My face heats up and I scoot back as I'm sure he can hear my heartbeat where I sit. No, I just thought it was funny. Ray shrugs. Too bad. Let me know if you change your mind. Oh my gosh. Too bad. He scares us off to the window to light a cigarette per usual. I am able to look at him in the eyes, and I can hear him chuckle. I get up and get ready to go to sleep. I lay down in the bed, hyper aware of Ray's presence, but he stands looking out the window. With Ray watching over me, I am able to slowly drift off to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night. Ray's lower voice bounces off the wall softly. Yeah, I did it. What else do you want me to say? So, what are you going to do? Actually, let me rephrase that. What can you do? No, I rethink that if I were you, if you want to put me on trial, the reputation of your best hero is tarnished. You can fire me if you want. I'll gladly take the vacation. See, nothing else you can do. Ooh, what now? Well, I recommend you keep a leash on your other heroes. Is he talking about the Blade incident? Like when he like Blaze plummeted to the ground. Keep them the fuck away from my personal life. Frankly, I do recommend that any of you, we both know what I'm capable of, and I'm no longer satisfied with playing nice. Ray glances at me as I shut my eyes, pretending to be asleep. I'm unsure if he saw me looking at him, but he walks over and sits near on the edge of the bed. Mm. He pats my head softly. He must have thought I was tossing and turning. I don't think that. He knows I'm fully awake. After my breathing evens, he continues talking on the phone. Oh, no, he does believe I'm asleep. I'm looking forward to watch the NAHA actually do their fucking job for once. Ooh, please be my guest. Tell Herschel there isn't anything he can do either. Okay, so they're like keep on prying into his personal life, and he don't like that. Then you better contract risk management. There's nothing NHAA can can do to make me back down. I'm getting what I want, and frankly, as far as I'm concerned, everything else can burn. That's about all I can say regarding that. Last thing, I'm going to be late getting to work tomorrow. Ray glances at me. I have decided to sleep in. Good night. Ray hangs up on the phone. He glances down at me, his thumb traces the features on my face. Did I wake you up? I open my eyes slowly, and the moonlight blankets Ray like a halo, giving him a eternal glimmer. I shake my head slowly. A ghost of a smirk appears on his face. You're a good liar, Winnie. Is everything okay? Ray gets into bed next to me, his familiar warmth comforting. He runs his fingers down my cheek, leaning in. You don't have to worry about anything. I'll take care of everything. Go back to sleep. I nodded and lay my head back down. Soon everything fades into familiar darkness. I'll be knocked the fuck out. Actually, bro, it's kind of hard to wake me up in the middle of the night unless I have to go to the bathroom. A soft sound of footsteps wake me up. My eyes flutter open to the sunlight peeking through the windows. How early is it? It's 8 a.m. Oh, Ray! I whip my head over to Ray, who stands there looking surprised. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shock you. No, it's okay. You just usually aren't here in the mornings. Ray gives me a weary smile. You make me sound like a bad hookup or something. Do you want me to do want me to ooh, do you want me to do the walk of shame or something? No. The thought I'm sure that you could be pretty good at walking. Oh, walk of of shame. Oh my goodness, I dropped my phone. Alright. I had to check something. Ray laughs. Wow, what do you take me for? I do have to leave for work soon though. Do you mind if I shower here before leaving? No, go for it. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon. I don't want you out my hair. I'm not complaining about you staying in my hair. Actually, you can stay there all you want. I'm not having a problem. He retreats into the bathroom. I eye his duffel bag that he always brings with him. I know it isn't nice to do. Do not look through your stuff, please. But after everything that has been been going on, I can hardly be blaming him for being a little skeptical. I can't discard what I saw in the warehouse. I can't digest what was spoken about the phone last night. I can't digest my safety by having him be around my apartment so often without knowing if he's dangerous or not. My first my first poke at his duffel bag. Wow, I get it. Then I slowly open it. Inside there was some change of clothes. Okay, just sweaters and some jeans. I smell them, but nothing seems off. The smell like Ray, slightly the prime of toasted sugar. When I was digging around in his clothes, I accidentally shake loose a cartridge of cigarettes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I generally just don't. I probably is my personal preference. I just don't like going through people's stuff. But hey, we gotta be suspicious. I would probably need some stress relief, and if the whole city rely on me too. I feel something hard poke in a pocket. It looks like a pen I used to have. A pen I used to have? There isn't much in his duffel bag. Some clothing of nope, some keys, and a couple of phones. a pen I used to have. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I hear a bump in the shower and realize I probably don't have too much time to snoop. What the frick? Why am I snooping through shit? Um, Notebook. Because it's a small notes book. It seems like a old thing to carry for a superhero. I mean, I don't know. I flipped open. On the pages, there was a small. Yeah. Am I tripping? Or did I hear. Is that a door closing? Or maybe I'm tripping. I flip it open. On the pages, there are small drawings of different planets and notes. The drawings and notes goes on for pages and pages. Something about the hard writing feels off to me. To confirm my suspicion, I hop on the nightstand. I open the nightstand, grabbing a coffee sleeve from Ray that I've kept. My suspicion was correct. The handwriting on the coffee sleeve and the handwriting from the first good chunk of pages of the notes are similar at all. As the pages continue, the handwriting gets closer to the handwriting that I am that's on the coffee sleeve. Is this all right, or did someone else too? Can I put this? Yo, I thought I didn't have enough time. Brody might be out the bathroom. I'm scared. The drawings on the pages always looked a bit childish, never seemed to change. The pages near the end trails off, and chunk of paper pages are missing. The final page has the image of two spears, and the words "We orbit around each other." As I return everything to the duffel bag, a wallet trembles out and flopping against the floor. A square paper slides out the wallet. It hits the ground. I snatched it off the ground, opening the wallet and put it back inside. As I flipped around the small square, my hands paused. My heart threatens to leap out of my chest. On a small square, there was tucked inside the wall was a very familiar view. And one I saw when I was looking into the mirror. A view of myself around 3 years ago. Wait, a view of myself around 3 years ago. And I have been here for a couple months, haven't I? Oh, I was like, okay, okay. I was like, he probably already knew I was a villain. It's me in my villain outfit, petting a cat. Okay. As the shower shuts off, I jump back to reality. I shove the picture back inside the wallet and bury it back into the zipper bag, just how it was before. I lay myself casually on the bed, pretending to read a book that has been sitting on my nightstand for over a month at this point. Bro, be under the covers. Would be under the covers hiding. Because my guilty ass will be so disappointed. My guilty ass will be so guilty. But like, 3 years ago? A couple of minutes later, pretending to reading, Ray exits the restroom. He approaches and leans against the wall, where he usually does by the window. Oh, he knows. I'm not. I. I'll be under the freaking covers. Oh my gosh, I'll be under those covers. Don't even. And my mouse just shook violently. I'll be under the covers. Not even. Hmm. This time, instead of smoking a cigarette, he's fully focused on me. His intense looks makes me squirm. There's something distant and disconnected about his eyes. So you were digging through my stuff for something. I would have hid under the freaking covers. I was. I'd rather hear his voice instead of seeing where he look at. No, wait. He got super. He got. Wait, he got telekinesis and laser beam. So I think bro got super hearing. Okay. You took it to myself for something. Did you have fun reading through my notebook? Frick. Hey, it's better than the it's better than the phone. I don't know. Actually, both of them are worth it's like evading privacy. I'm hiding. I was going to be under these covers. You're not protected from this case, bro. I would have read it for you if you asked me nicely. Praise levels will look at me. Seems like you are unnerved by me or some level that you don't trust me. He pushes himself off the wall and walks towards me. I am scared. I am scared. So ask me whatever you want. If you ask, I'll tell you anything. What do you want to know, Winnie? Why do you have a photo of me in your wallet? A photo of me from 3 years ago. Do you remember that you were doing? Do you remember what you were doing in that photo? I try and think back. What was I doing in that time 3 years ago? That- Is he good? I just, I just heard my brother scream. Um. Okay, so apparently he's just goofing around. Why did I clicked on the wrong button so I can't see my screen? My eyes widen. Oh, wait. Yeah, my eyes widen. I was robbing a house. I looked panicked at Ray. I'm not going to turn you in or anything, dummy. At that time, I was on my way to my next assignment when I saw you break into the house of Le Leisure Kurt. I was going to quickly take care of you, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was an odd feeling, but for the moment, I never really had any issues getting rid of criminals. I truly believe that if someone commits a crime, they opening themselves up to punishment. The world was better off them without them. But that day something changed. I kept watching you run around playing with the cat, and something in me just couldn't comprehend that you were a criminal. My eyes is peering into mine. You had a bag of everything you could came there for in hand. All the jewelries, monies, blackmail, and without a doubt, you were a criminal. But I couldn't get myself to dispose of you. So I became curious. I kept trying to predict where would you hit next, just so I could catch a glimpse of you. Sometimes I was right, sometimes I was wrong. Stalker. He's not turning me in. Ray laughs. I guess I became a little obsessed. You broke my ideals, and I had to figure out why. Why didn't you say anything? I couldn't just talk to you. If you, if you, a petty criminal, knew that you were on Binary Star's radar, you would have disappeared from the city, possibly even the country the next day. You're not wrong. But eventually, you'd disappear anyways. By the time I didn't realize how much of depended on you, I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. You were all I thought about. You, ooh, you had became my binary star, and without you, my balance was off. I became a zombie during the day. I would just smile and say what they wanted me to, and at night, I thought of you. I finally found you 3 weeks ago and transferred to work in the city. I purchased a condo. I fomented the perfect plan to meet you. You were never supposed to figure out that I was binary star. I was hoping that you would either fall for me or binary star, not both. No, I spelled for one. This was right. Uh, Ray sighs and rubs his forehead in frustration. I just didn't expect your old partner to also try to chase you down too. And now I know he truly won't stop until he is 6 feet under. Ooh. So how you really feel? Ray levels intense gaze at me. After 3 years, I came to the conclusion that you are what matters. Not crime, not justice, not criminals, or villains, or civilians, or even life itself. It's you, Winnie. Hey, he don't look mad anymore. That's good. Ray levels his gaze to me so closely I could feel. Oh, closely I feel like I could hear his heartbeat if I focus hard enough. Winnie, I promise I will keep you safe. I may not be perfect shining hero from the stars that everyone claims I am, but I will be your hero. I'm not sure how to respond. Some part of me knows thank you is an appropriate response for the situation. Ray can sense the conflicting expressions that drift across my face. I know that was probably a lot. Ooh. I will let you rest. Okay. He pauses as if he wanted to say something, then decided just to leave a wave. Ray gets his stuff and exits my apartment. I'm left in silence with only my thoughts. It's obvious that Ray, or rather Binary Story, is dangerous to some extent. But when he talks about himself without the mask on, something about him makes me just feel so lonely, distant. I sat down thinking over the previous interaction on repeat. I spent most of the day trying to research information about Binary so I couldn't find anything of value. The sun is already beginning to set, and the restless set in. After a while, I can't help but do something about my complicated feelings at hand. Why the freak would I call double? Freaking yo, double can die. Um, let's call Haley or search for information about binary star. Let's call. I don't know. Hmm. Let's call Haley. I decided to give Haley a call. They warned me before that Binary Star most likely has some skeletons in the closet. Maybe they know more. Or maybe they just don't, but either way, Hale's comforting voice is something that I need to hear right now. Look at her picture, period, girl. The dial rings softly. Hello, Winnie? Hello, Hale. Winnie, are you okay? I tried texting you, but you never responded. You texted me? I was getting worried of you kind of dropped off the face of the planet there for a minute. I'm okay. You sure? You don't sound okay. I bite my lip. Everything in wants to run crying to Hale, but I can't be selfish. Hale essentially just lost their whole business with just the chaos in the West District. The last thing I wanted to do is have more stress into them. Yeah, I guess I just missed you is all. I can't hear a hail suck in the air suddenly. Hail? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, me too. Are you okay? I hear a familiar voice in the background. Yo, is that Winnie? Let me say hi. Wait, your face is so red. That's so funny. Stone Cold Hail, down bad. Ooh! A large smack from the rubber ants over the speaker. Miles groans in the background. So, did you call for anything specific? Not really. Remember how you mentioned that you think all heroes have skeletons in their closet? Mm, that's more powerful the hero that more panicked that closet's going to be. Why do you think that? If you have unlimited power, who will stop you? The government would do anything to protect their assets after all. True, true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. True. Um, what do you think? What do you think about Binary Star? Once again, there is a silence on the other end of the call. Please, Wendy, listen to me closely. Run away from Binary Star. Mm. And another route I will. In this round, I just want to. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I did some axing, some digging, and nothing good came from being around him. He will only cause you misery and chaos. You will never know peace again if you accept him. The best thing you can do is run as far as fast as you can. There's another pause on the other line. I have to go. Just please tell me you will leave tonight and run very far away. Where the heck am I gonna run to? Okay, first of all, listen here. You don't know how good my hiding skills is. Well, listen here. If it took double couple months to find me, and it took Binary Star, aka Ray, 3 weeks to find me, how you know that it's not gonna be the same time frame to find me again? Yo, knew you for 3 months, and in that 3 months, double found me. In 3 weeks, Ray, aka Binary Star, found me. There's no way I can hide. I was unable to answer, unsure what to do. Haley's tone left no questions and severely at the request. I'll find you again, and when you are in a safe place. The phone call cuts out suddenly. Haley probably hung up. I start to feel exhausted. Ray isn't home, and it's already pretty late. I can't help but wonder if it's because of our discussion earlier. It certainly left of a awkward note. A bit of sadness stung in my heart. Despite everything, some part of me still trusted Ray. I get into bed, resting my body against the plush blankets. My eyes close, covering me in the familiar darkness of sleep. I dream of a particular dream, one where Double, Haley, and myself are all heroes. Freaking fuck, Double. Double can disappear. We fought and defeat unmiddleable villain Binary Star. What am I dreaming about? I drive a sword through his chest, and he erupts into partly dust, showing a glitter all over myself. I don't feel sad, yet tears swell and pour on my face. The planet heals, it's finally over. The dust falls into sparks, and soon the earth catches fire. A wild flame licks my face, and my body, I can't breathe. Help, I can't. As I dream, the smell of smoke drifts across my senses. Is the building on fire? The building's on fire. I cough a bit, turning over. My eyes flash open as the stench of smoke permeates the area. Oh my gosh. Is the cat okay? I immediately sits up. My whole apartment is consumed by flames. I bletch. How could it have spread this much without me waking up? Exactly. No fire alarm? I quickly stumbled on my bed. The ground is hot as the flames lick the far wall. I cough, the smoke starting to get in my lungs. I can't stop coughing. This is bad. I glance around my apartment as if the drowse of the flames. I cough harder as I kneel over the smoke. It's suffocating. I have to do something fast. Um, uh, the front door's this way? Shoot, 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 shoot. We're on the 5th floor. Go to the door. I make my desperate crawl, dashing to the front door. Alien Lion shields me from the pain smearing through my palms. The door is closed. I cursed, reaching for it desperately. The metal handle smears my fingers, peeling the skin directly off, melting into the doorknob. Ew! I scream in pain, but body shaking. I look away from my hands, concerned that I have graduated. A glance at it for a second blend the rise from my stomach. I shove it back to the bed, desperately grabbing and yanking the sheets off. My lungs burn and scream from the hurried action, despite for the a thermal of clean air. I call desperately, my vision spotted black, brain hazy from the lack of oxygen. I should have probably ran to the. Oh, I should have probably opened the window to let the smoke out. Oh my gosh, I'm slow. I fight against it as hard as possible, Okay, crawling forwards with the door feeling miles away. Miles, do your little geeky thing and save me, Miles. My body clicks, unable to take anymore. Before my vision fades completely, I see a light from the doorway. Ooh, oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, see, look at this. Hold on. Look how short his hair is, and look how long his hair is. I'm not tripping. Also, what happened? Wait. Okay, wait. Quick. Let's go to the window. I look around. The front door is too far away, and the balcony door may be too heavy for me to open. The wind falls into my vision. It's already partially open. If I could leverage my body to force it open in one swoop, maybe I could then get some fresh air and jump to the neighbor's balcony. It's risky maneuver, but I'm willing to try. Whoa. I crawl towards the window. Gathering all my strength, I push the window still upward, ca- careful not to fall out. Black spots my vision instead of fresh air coming through the opening. It seems only smoke is going out. Shoot. I need to hurry. I'm gonna fall to my death. I crawl upwards to the window. My lungs scream to lack of air. I slowly, carefully make my way out the window. I stand up, trying to get my footing on the thin wire. I have done this thousands of times before in my previous career, but none under such a difficult circumstances. My mind feels hazy. My knees begin to shake. I look towards the neighbor's balcony. I have to do this quickly. Leaperoonie! I have I have to make my leap. In all but in a moment, I'm soaring through the air. I am a bit short. I just grab the bottom of the balcony. I try to steer my hanging body. My arms are shaking with the force. If I can get my elbows up, I can pull the rest of my body up to safety. My heart is pounding. I hang onto the neighbor's balcony desperately. My lungs are screaming for rush of fresh air as my vision absorbs. My fingers shake, and the sweat makes it all more dangerous as my fingers begin to slip. Frick! I try to pull myself up, but between the shaking, overexerted arms, lungs filled with smoke, and slippery fingers, I could see a holding up. My body plummets 5 stories towards the ground. I close my eyes, waiting for my conclusion. Suddenly, my body slammed into water. My fall somewhat broke. My fall somewhat broke by a shallow water fountain below. The air was violently stolen from my lungs, and I could feel my spine and my legs shatter in multiple places. I try to move, try to get out, but my body won't listen. It screams in protest. My vision is scared, and my lungs still can't find the purchase in any fresh air. Praise God. I cry only to myself as my vision fades fully to black. Okay, wait. Alright. Hmm. Did we get everything? Oh. We didn't get everything! Oh. I might go back. I might have to go back to, and also, dude, Spider cut my fingers off. Yo. Wait. Yo. I need to think of a thumbnail. This gonna be my thumbnail. Oh, let me move that out the way. Actually, let me move my character out the way. Actually, how do I take a screenshot? I think it's Windows Shift S. There we go. This is screenshot material. All right, we got our screenshot. Alright, we got a screenshot. There's like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 locked. Okay, we got 7 locked. Binary heroes, binary star hero. Alright, Cutie Patooey. Achievements. Did I get any achievement? I didn't get any achievements. Complete binary star ending. Complete quick start ending. Complete binary bad ending. Complete Ray ending. Complete binary star hero. Ooh, complete all the endings to unlock. Complete Haley's ending. Complete double vision ending. Double vision! Double vision goodbye! Alright, wait. We're gonna keep looking. Search for information about binary star. I can't help but feel uneasy about binary star. I decided to continue to search up some additional information about him. I looked, but there truly isn't much information to be found. The information that does exist is hard to appraise between the fact and fiction. While searching, there is a lot of clickbaited titles about his love life or what he does with his time off. But I continue to search for real information. I finally stumbled upon across a post that sounds different from the others. I clicked on it. Binary Star, the true of the Hero Association, doesn't want you to know. 5:15, 6 p.m. User 49824. This is going to sound crazy. I have nothing left to live for, so I'm just gonna say it. User Blingna. Nobody asks. Whoa. User 49824. Binary Star is human. His blink tip didn't ask. Oh my gosh, why are we being rude? I'm not making this shit up. Ooh. Oh, 49824. My dad passed away last week. We were cleaning his office and found some documents from his work. They confirmed that Binary Star was raised in a human government lab. He got parents. Let me stop. I'm sorry. The whole time they have been training him to be a weapon for war. Dude, go touch grass, Larry. It works too. Remember how the Salarian War ended 16 years ago after going on for 2 decades? It's because they dropped in Binary Star. There are testimonies from the locals. Well, that is, before they were slaughtered to cover up the massacre of heroes. At this time, Binary Star was 16 years old. 16? And possibly massacred hundreds. And news tries to break up from the independent journalists about the massacre on the hands of the heroes. The NAHA debated Binary Hero that years to create distractions from the public, and it worked and distracted you from getting some bitches on your date, bro. What's up for? Alright, chill. Alright, bro. Alright, yo, whoever blanket imp is, you're doing too much. Clearly, whoa. May 17th. Wait, no, not May 17th. May is the 5th month. June 17th, 10 o'clock p.m. I looked into some of the stuff and it was kind of checks out. User 49824 at Blanket Imp. I was skeptical at first, but I can't stop thinking about it. The more I dug, the more it checked out. Look at this image I found. Ooh, look at this image. It's a ooh. It's a blurry right in military gear. That binary story, it doesn't look completely like him because they always Photoshop him in photos. But that is 100% him. There is no reason for the undercover hero to be like there. User Blanket if it's online. Unless they are cleaning up some loose ends, some locals or journalists is hiding. Dude, now you too? Is there a grass shortage or something? I'm serious. Laughing out loud, okay. You and user 4982 4 can crazy talk together. I'm logging off. Nerds. User blanket is offline. User 49824, you online? Guess not. User Geronima is offline. July 4th, 7 p.m. Dude, what the fuck? I think I'm getting paranoid. There's a van that keeps on following me. STG. I'm I'm not making this shit up. User Mud Grand Mud. Fuck, I'm getting freaked out. Oh! User 4980 Yo, user 4982 4 didn't respond. They took them out because they got information because of their dad passing. And they got Grand Mud when Grand Mud start looking. And they about to get blanket imp. Oh. I type hello in the chat and wait for a few minutes, but nobody comes online. I shut the screen off, alone with my thoughts. It's common a rumor for a hero association to use heroes to win the Southern War. But it was literally a war crime to do so. The heroes are only for justice, so the general places basically wrote it off as controversial theory. I swallowed thickly. After seeing Binary casually kill all those people in front of in the warehouse, some part of me didn't help but to think it's not simple theory anymore. I put my computer away and started to feel a little sick. After reading, some part of me felt knew it was but understood less of Binary story than ever before. I start to feel exhausted. Ray isn't home. Okay, yeah, we got this part. We know this part. Yeah, and the fire happens. Yeah. The fire happens and bada boom, bada bang. All right. Screw you, double. And my two pookies right here. All right. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll see if I can go back in to see if I can get other stuff. And I actually really enjoyed this game. I actually really do. I actually really enjoyed this game. I really love the characters. Yo, Double got me shitting bricks. So anyway, uh, I'll try to go back. If I find anything new, I'll try to go back. If I find anything new, I'll post it in another video of things I found. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like. Please like and subscribe to join my lovely empire so you can become a lovely emperor. But you already are one. So love you. Mwah. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye bye. End my recording. Yo, not gonna lie, I'll smash Ray.